rock and roll, rock hard. Maniac, feels like a war front without fear. Maniac, don't miss the best time. Rock and roll, rock hard. Maniac. Don't hold back, let them laugh at you. I'll go with you if you're straight. No one knows you are made of steel, made of steel. There's our risk, it's color fuse. It's the faith that ignites the fire. Round and round, oh, our soul has me a tornado. I'm ready to play the fool. We are rock, rock, rock and roll, rock hard. Maniac, maniac, feels like a wolf found without fear. Maniac, maniac, don't miss the best time. Rock and roll, rock hard. Maniac, kick those bastards to the curb. Kick those bastards to the curb. Don't try to compare it to anything. Rock, rock, rock and roll, rock, 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 rock and roll, rock.
Hello everybody, welcome to the season finale of Pokken at Hopeful. This is tournament number 9. With me today, I have a very sick fucking cool guest. I have Wonder Chef on the mic. Boy, how are you doing? What's going on, brother?
Yo, wait, we're commenting Pokken? I thought this was Gundam. I don't even know this game, I'm pretty sure. But no, I'm just kidding. I'm super pumped. I'm excited to be here. I, of course, have watched like a million of these, and I entered a few because Dinah yelled at me until I actually decided to sign up. But I'm pumped to be here. I had to figure out how to kind of set it up so that I didn't wake up all my neighbors. And honestly, I didn't really. So let's just hope that I don't wake up all my neighbors because it's like 2 a.m. for me.
Alright, we'll be good, I promise. We'll try and be as quiet as possible, but still hype as fuck. But yeah, so we're going to have a nice little short, well not short, but like a nice little cheeky bracket going on. We've got 8 players happening at the moment. We have the reigning #1 spot, Antwerp, participating tonight, so he managed to get work off of that. That's going to be really tight. We've also got Santa probably rocking the scissor as well, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I like all these new characters that everybody's been picking up recently. It's cool to see. I mean, it's not like a weird thing to see that, right, from the OCE crew. Like, I told so many people at Worlds, I was like, literally the only reason I know any characters is because I watch OCE play them all, because everybody plays so many weird ass characters. But like the scissor is really cool to see. I mean, I personally like the gunk. I don't know if you all watch Kanto, the Kanto final, but like. There was some like disgusting gunk play in there. I did not expect that, and I don't know. I'm a little bit of a gunk up player, I think. So I hope we get to see some gunk at least from somebody today. But the scissor, that's a weird pick too. Another character that we saw like a lot at Kanto, and I mean I've been watching the scissor play. I think I was watching for the first time I really saw it was like Techless was streaming their run, and then it was like I was like, what the heck? Who even plays scissor in OCE? And then it's like, oh, there's like 3 people this week that play scissor.
Yeah, we have the classic U-turn main Dinah Hole that plays Scissor, and then obviously James Bell plays pretty much every character on the roster, and then Santa has actually been picking up Scissor as well, and it's like a really nice looking Scissor too. Plays very differently to what you would normally see from other Scissors. But it looks like we're going to jump straight into our first game, Chef. It's going to be the Pikachu Ditto. It's going to be Midone versus Dew.
Yeah, you know, I was streaming earlier and Duke came into my chat and he was like, hey, get ready for the Gremlin Pikachu. And I was like, what does that mean? Regular Pikachu or Libre? And he's like, normal Pikachu. I have never seen Duke play normal Pikachu. I gotta say, if he's used it previously, I missed it. But Midone's the god.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like Mid just he has a way with this Pikachu. I don't know how he manages to make these nozzles work. But it looks like, ooh, actually Dude's gonna get the first field phase shift there, build a nice chunk of meter. Actually rocking Eevee as well, going full damage as well.
Yeah, this is such a weird mirror. I've seen it, I mean, a few times before. Of course, like a lot of early on Pikachus, but actually good Pikachus. Pikachu goes over a lot of his own moves, which is really awkward. And I mean, such a good airborne character that honestly just sucks at anti-airing. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's a nice DP coming out from Du. They're gonna win the duel phase. Immediately runs in. Oh, gets a tick throw. Good stuff. Midnight without Meta. This is kind of scary for him.
Yeah, the Snivy is too scary to use right here. Although, honestly, just good patience. Oh, okay, gets out of the corner.
Oh, white armor. Oh, the DP off of a grab. Midnight is absolute mad lad. Manages to avoid the burst. You know, we're just going to sit a full screen, drain the rest of that meter.
Oh, that might connect. Oh, I like the dash under, but gets punished for it. That might be enough if there's no drop. No, just kidding. Not quite enough. I totally misjudged that damage.
Yep, DP ender. Guess for game potentially. Oh, the Snivy call. Good stuff. But 12 seconds left on the clock. Mid has a massive build decline. This is a good start though. 9 seconds. Are we going to call burst immediately? We are. Dude has to be extremely careful here.
Oh, trying to time it out. That's so scary. You got to do something. The other person's going to come out. And that's for sure guaranteed chip. One more guess, maybe.
Oh, oh no.
No, not enough. I can't believe that wasn't enough. I actually thought that was gonna be it, but I guess just the extra life that you got back is just enough. Wow, that was super scary. I mean, I would have just backdashed, honestly. That would have been way too scary for me, but Dude's Pikachu, not looking bad. I gotta be honest. You know, I kind of thought this was gonna be a little bit one way, but pretty decent.
Yeah, I noticed Dude posted something on Twitter and managing to get a couple of nozzles, so it's definitely been a character that's been in the works for sure. But Midnight currently working on a bit of a very strong health resource right here. Manages to miss the 5A. We're going to get the burst flare coming out from Du. Alright, burst on burst action.
Not going to be able to jump X, I don't think. Yeah, too far away. Oh, that might actually go over.
Yeah, that goes over. We're just switching corners at this point. Oh, it tries to catch with the Iron Tail. No dice. Doesn't stuff out the armor there.
Yeah, I actually thought that was going to stuff the CA, but both of them getting out of burst. Honestly, nobody took that much damage for how chaotic that was. Like, this is going to be more damage. 8-8? No, big drop.
Oh, no, yeah, big drop. Oh, not able to get the throw crush. Oh, Dude manages to get it, though. But the PSP's too high. Not going to be able to kill confirm there. Sniper ball is going to be blocked. I mean, they just dashing straight in.
Oh, see, the projectile trade is so weird in this match. I honestly don't know like how you're supposed to play neutral here. It's super awkward. You just walk at each other and press 5X if you're not scared, but that should be enough. And Du gonna take round number 2. That was, it's really weird because they keep getting into spots where it seems like somebody's definitely like dead and then nobody takes any damage. Like they'll both pop bursts and they'll both just whiff on each other forever.
Yeah, I wonder if that's like a small body issue that's happening right there. Ooh, good block coming out from Midnight side. Going for the burst complete immediately. Oh, we got the 6Y. You got bombos. Oh, we're going for the DP.
Nice. Yeah, the DP with the follow-up does so much damage. Yeah, it's ridiculous. All right, this Snivy again is... Oh, wait, this probably will be blocked, right? Yeah, just going to take chip, going to get a little more time.
All right, Midnight just running away. Oh, manages to pick up the nuggets, extend the meter just a little bit. This evasion... Oh,
this matchup's so weird. All right, the homing is working super well for Midnight. So it doesn't like every single good spot for the homing, but now Du has to make back a ton of life. Has the EV, which is gonna be a nice buff, and Rage. So honestly, at the corner, that's like 2 combos, pretty easy. All right, the advantage.
Yep, blocking the Snivy. Oh, Du's got to be careful with these 5As, getting clipped by him ever so slightly. Or Big Sand not gonna be able to reach for the 5X. And yeah, we're just playing in the 5X range almost. The mid playing that life lead very well.
Yeah, there's a good amount of time left, like 25 seconds. Not gonna be able to time out super soon. Gonna at least, just jab through. That's the classic. That's so hard to deal with. I mean, it's a little bit more scary because you do have the 8A from Pikachu, but like, I mean, meaty 5Y is just, it's gross. Like seeing people that are really good at that and being able to like Iron Tail over a lot of different options, or oh my god, the wipe is back. Let's go.
Yes, let's go. We got the goat wipe happening. Absolute classic. But yeah, Mid's actually been super clean with these 5Ys into like either crushing like armor frames or just being able to react with like Bolt Tackle or Iron Tail to find a punish. You've just been getting so much better at them. It's insane.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's like a super tough skill, especially like playing online. It's really impressive to see like good Pikachus be able to do that. But I mean, Mid, like I said, Mid's a Pikachu god. I'm freaking such a huge Mid fan.
You have to be. Mid's like one of the classics in OCE. Yo, that dive kick's actually going to connect. Bit of a weird camera action going on there. Nice throw crush coming out from Dew. Ooh, DP ender. Into the nozzle. Alright. The schmixturization begins.
Yeah, couldn't get a follow-up. Too much PSP there. Okay, that's going to connect. All right, this is a good ground for Dew, finally. But it's just been Dew chasing mid the entire time. And there we go, though. Mid going to take some nice damage. 2x combo. I like it. I'm a fan of the double 2x combos, but it can be especially really weird on tiny characters.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Alright, Dew's going to pop EV here. We're going to get the Burst Declare to challenge the EV here. That's not going to punish, surely not. Yo, what? No, Dew has to press the button there, surely.
I think so, too. I think so, too. I don't feel like that was a true punish. Mid's in a good spot now, though, again. Still with the Snivy. I don't know if the Snivy's really coming to play all that much in this game, but it has just got a little bit of chip, a little bit of advantage. Probably going to see it soon. My gosh, the camera changes are so confusing. What is happening? Who's who?
Oh no, just have to remember that Dew's wearing the pants of this matchup. That's all we have to remember, folks. Mid is free balling at the moment, and that CA is going to close out that round with the free ball. Mid on a set point, match point.
Dew's pants are not helping. He's going to change of clothes.
No.
All right, honestly though, this is good.
Right,
yeah,
nice
that's why it's super hard. Anybody who's got a DP, the meaty 5Y is not as safe. Oh, is there gonna be a follow-up? Nice. Oh my, look at that damage. That's disgusting. Didn't use burst or anything. That's it. That should be it, I think.
Yo, the neutral. He just kicked it. That wasn't even a reaction. Dude's just like, this is gonna happen and it's gonna work.
You know what that is? That is a classic Libre move right there, right? Because 5Y into burst is like a mix for Libre, but you know, just because this Pikachu is wearing clothes doesn't make it Libre. Regardless, though, it works, so you know, we take those.
Oh, managing to get the side swap does mid, but not going to be able to find any advantage of Versiclair. Going to be using it as a defensive option. Iron Tail manages to go over that 2x, does mid. All right, we're going to get some bombos happening.
Oh,
huge damage. You get the wall splat. Oh no. Tried to go for a cheeky nuzzle, not going to work out there.
I can't follow anything here. They're just spinning around.
It's
okay, that was a burst activation? No punish. Was that an extended state of void? That was really weird. Everything's happening so fast.
It might have been, honestly. I know mid's been messing around with extended states quite a bit. Might be unintentional, but it works regardless. Avoiding the burst attack again with the thunder into the Snivy. What is this combo?
What combo was that?
Oh no!
I mean, almost set up one guess to win, but I mean, this is still going to be it with the homing.
In true mid-and-A fashion, with the side homing, gonna close it out to going to mid-and-A. Good stuff.
Yeah, that was the thunder. It didn't quite actually punish the burst attack, but then just let go of block and try to do something, and the thunder hit, and then comboing into the Snivy. I mean, I think maybe mid didn't realize that the thunder hit and was trying to just frame trap into Snivy into something else, which makes sense. But almost got like some weird follow up. Sometimes you can get those weird combos from Snivy. That would have been sick. Regardless of Dew's Pikachu's looking pretty good. You know, I haven't seen it before. He called it the Gremlin Pikachu. He definitely really wants the nuzzles. You can tell he really wants the nuzzles.
Absolutely, yeah. That must be like the hidden Libre tech right there. It's like, I have a command grab, I might as well use it, you know? Why not?
Well, you know, I say secretly, every single Decidueye player is a grappler that wants to pretend that they are not a grappler, but you know, realistically, they all live for the acrobatics. And I think I was talking to Munster about it. How Munster plays all secret grapplers, and it's true with like every Decidueye player. But you know, you go from Decidueye to Libre to like a nuzzle heavy Pikachu. It's like, all right, we know what you are, do. Grappler player secretly.
Tried to make the Suicune work, it just wasn't happening. You don't have a command grab. Why would you pick it, you know? Yeah,
90 damage, slowest grab in the game, like forget it. Maybe the longest range, but we don't talk about that. We're Suicune down players here. I am, at least. No James to stop me.
No James to stop you, absolutely. James currently at sleep because he's getting ready for work. I think that's the OS he's come up with.
Well, whatever. We don't believe it, right? We're not going to accept that excuse.
No, he just pussied out.
Come on. Yeah.
Yeah, he just pussied out because Antwerp and Santa are here. Same with Bergie. Bergie always tries to dodge Antwerp. What an absolute bitch. Sorry, I secretly love Bergie. Look, when they were at LCQ, I was only rooting for Bergie. I didn't give a fuck about Santa. I didn't give a fuck about Antwerp. I'm like, nah, Bergie's got this 100%.
Bergie only.
Comms here, Charles.
I like uptalk Bergie a lot secretly to like every other region. I'm like, yo, you got to see Bergie's freaking Gengar tech. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, meaty setups like nobody else uses. It's so good. So I always have to root for Bergie because I have to not look like an idiot to everybody else. You know, like I got to be proven right at least a little bit. But, who do we got next?
I think we have Koopa. Yes, we have Koopa and Dyna Hole. We are full try hard, chef. It is going to be the Chandelure coming out from Dyna Hole. We're going to get some Dyna heats happening.
Blessed we are to be able to view the gameplay of our Lord and Savior Dyna Hole. I'm a Dyna Hole super fan, in case anybody didn't know. And we are blessed to be here today to watch some of these Dyna overheats. You know, earlier I was talking about it and you were saying like, oh yeah, you know, scissor mains, we got Dyna, but really just a U-turn main, right? And an overheat main.
Boy,
just mains moves, doesn't main characters. But honestly, hey, look at this zoning. It's working.
Yeah, actually managing to outzone the sort of, not premier, but definitely a very strong zoner in the Gardevoir player, Koopa. But Koopa is starting to set up some frame traps here. Ooh, so yeah, not going to connect. Good patience coming out from Dyna, working with Rage Buff as well. Ooh, nice Hex. That's going to be a confirm off of the 2-0.
Patience come out from Dyna. What world is this? What are we seeing? We're seeing blocking? Oh, the minimize through zoning? Yo, hold on. This is freaking sick suddenly.
Do not jump. Yeah, has to be extremely careful. Oh, but the Magneton is available, Chef. Are we going to see some Magneton bombos? Oh, Dyna, do it.
I believe. Red shield, who cares? It's not getting broken. Who cares?
He's actually waiting for the magical wave. No, not the 4Y.
Yeah, anything but the 4Y. I mean, one of the only freaking Pokemon that can actually zone while crouching. Otherwise, that Instant Laser was a pretty good option. Hey, speaking of the devil, we see it again.
Yeah. Both players just shy of 4 meter here. Dyna is going to find it with that phase shift. Oh, but Koopa's going to find theirs with their phase shift. There it is! The Magneton!
Let's go!
Alright, now you actually...
There's gonna be a Hex.
You can't burst
an
here.
attempt.
You actually can't burst here, otherwise you're super weak. Alright, full screen projectiles. We take those, says Koopa.
Yeah, I mean, still that's so much damage, right? And honestly, the mental damage of getting hit by Magneton is infinite.
Absolutely. Okay, we do see the minimize being charged. Smog getting sucked out, very unfortunate. Yeah, oh, not going to connect. Alright, that's the clear.
We call it free chip. That's what we call that. And now it's range. See, all going to plan. That might miss. Yeah, it didn't miss. Dang. Oh, no.
Wish.
Oh no!
No! He tried.
Honestly, if that was a little bit further away, I think that was actually the punish, but it was just too close to actually get the Hex. So that was kind of genius, but kind of not smart at all in its own way. So it's the mix.
Yep. So smart it was actually like not smart. That's classic Dyna Hole play right there.
Yeah, honestly though, I gotta say the Dyna Chandelure play is looking really clean. Like anti-airing the attempt to punish because Guard has the super little slow jump X and just a lot of the zoning options. Looking mad clean. I usually see a little bit more of a meme, I think, from the Shandy from Dyna, but this is looking really solid. It's tough though. It's really tough to get past the zoning sometimes of Guard. Like all the zoning matches versus Guard are all mad weird.
Yeah, especially in dual phase, right? Because you got to be extremely careful of that energy ball with the disperse on it when it gets hit.
There it is.
Yeah,
let's go.
Stop your life bar. What the fuck? All right, Dyna playing.
It's over.
Oh, Dyna's scoring on him? Oh no, not like this, Charles.
This is like 2 hits. I mean, technically, literally 3 hits. Okay, 3 beams and an overheat. Oh my, 4 beams and overheat. Is this gonna be a perfect? Don't get perfected, Koopa. Don't get perfected. Not like this.
Not like this.
Can we get some not like this is in chat? Oh no.
Oh, no. Koopa away.
Oh. Dyna God? Antwerp who? New Shandy OCE God?
Oh no, Antwerp in shambles. Go back to chess, my friend. Alright, we are going to get the dive kick coming out from Koopa here, winning that field phase. Tries to catch something with a dazzling gleam. Kind of random, but... Ooh, we're draining meter here. Umbreon call. Ooh, we blocking.
overblast, not even overblast, it just like straight up beat out the smog. That was really awkward looking. Whoa, I really like these minimize usage against the zoning. This is like not an easy thing to do.
No, Dyna's definitely playing for all the marbles tonight, Chef. And we're going to catch with the laser in the air as well. Now playing with the life lead advantage.
All right, gonna pop the burst, but there's a lot of space behind. Wow, that was really risky. That might recover in time, actually. Let's see. No, almost.
No.
Yeah,
Right, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it definitely is a lot of damage. But honestly, this isn't the worst thing in the world, right? With like 142 HP left, there could be a burst activation here, and it's really like 1 or 2 reads away with this rage. Even now in field, like this could be it. Don't jump. We still have the Magneton. Magnemite. I don't know what it is. It's a Magneton. That's right. First. Oh, okay, there's gonna be some chip. I don't think it's caught anything. Yeah. Oh, 8Y attempt. Expected to jump forward, but I think the jump was too scary of an option because the Magnemite was there. Magneton. I'm gonna say the wrong name every freaking time. And yeah, it was a smart attempt, but match point Koopa now.
Yep. Koopa managing to pick up the nugget, but Dino with the field phase wins, so going to build more meter there. Going to set up the smog, manages to catch the 4Y. Now we're just playing this sort of mid-range game is Dynahold, but getting pushed back with all these projectiles.
Honestly, I wonder, can you 5x charge over some of the low projectiles? I have no idea how this matchup works.
You probably can. I'd imagine it would work, right?
I'd imagine, but I don't know. When this matchup goes on, I just don't want to watch it. I think this is a matchup where everybody loses. It's all zoners all the time. Nice 4Ys, though.
Actually getting the counter pierce as well with the JA.
No, Mita, this is going to be tough.
Oh no, didn't angle the laser down. Oh no, Dyna might be bursting here.
I would burst now, honestly, to try to close things out. Like, you can force them to make a read here, right, with Hex. I mean, you can do that regardless. Ooh! No, the Hex! That was what?
Oh my god, Dyna God? What was that? Hey, why?
That was so, like, heads up. That was next level. I don't know. What is going on? This is another Dyna. Is Antwerp playing for Dyna right now?
Yes. Dyna's just like, yo, let me just hang out at your house real quick, Ant. And I'll pass you the controller. We'll swap the dock, right? Like, we'll swap the switches from the dock every time we need to play. Don't worry about it.
Easy peasy. Yeah, if Ant is playing later in the tournament and like does like dash up U-turn on Oki, then we'll know that it's probably switched. But no, honestly, I'm super impressed with this Shandy from Dyna. This is like really solid. Like a lot of the 8Y options have been really good. I mean, now that's like 2 like rounds at least, one with 8Ys, and we're tied up here. The zoning's been really good. I mean, landing up perfect, that's gross, especially against the zoner, even if it is a harder to deal with, I guess, zoner in the zoning match.
Oh, that's going to be a nice Hex to get the knockdown. Not too much damage because no debuffs. Oh, a second one. So nice. Are you going to try it thrice, Dyna? No, gonna go for
the
laser.
beam. Made the right read, though. Not quite close enough to AA. Oh, again, the counter just like beating out the smog pretty consistently here.
This backdash is kind of nice coming out from Dyna too. Koopa manages to find their way in, but working with an attack debuff, not going to get too much damage out here.
Good minimize usage. Not getting anybody's jump A's either. That's a really scary thing in this matchup, for sure. The Oki, what's going to be the mix?
It
didn't fully tech.
It. Oh, we just...
Go backwards!
But I like this Hex that Dyna's trying to play in, right? Like, in field phase, play full screen with the laser and then try and close the distance where possible, right?
That was Magneton right there. But yeah, I agree with you. Oh, Magneton again! Oh,
no.
Hex! What? That's so good! What are we watching right now? Yo, that was so good! Dyna the God!
Dyna is absolutely leaning forward right now. Oh, and the Dyna heat as well! Oh no, Koopa's in a world of strife at the moment. Dyna decided to twerk on him a little bit right there with the teeter dance. Alright, Beyblade's his way in. Dyna with the smog.
Debuff? Okay, yeah, I had to jump. Oh, but the slow jump! Oh, still makes it work out with the jump CA. That thing's so good. Nice, gonna get the Oki.
Alright, yep. Guards a grapple, folks. Don't forget about that. Oh, the smog's actually going to catch. Koopa trying to press a button there. Oh, very fortunate for Dyna not losing too much synergy there after the Umbreon call. Well, I don't know. Is this death?
It might be, but honestly, I mean, it wasn't match point. So Dyna's gonna go to the next game. No, I don't think it is. I actually think it's not.
He's alive. Because there was a lot of scaling there. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was like a ridiculous amount. Oh, probably the burst. That's risky. Magneton, come on, come on. We gotta see one more Magneton this game. There's gonna be a jump. I feel it. It was a jump. It was a jump. Come on, Magneton. No. Oh. Okay. Okay. Now this is back to even. Probably no burst throughout this entire final round. Match point both players.
No, we're running Whimsical on Dyna's side, getting extremely lucky, and picks up the Nugget in the center stage. All right. You know what? You kind of all right losing that field phase there because you pick up the big Nugget.
Come on, there's got to be another Magneton. I believe in my heart that there can be another Magneton. It could be it. That could be right there. There's so many opportunities.
Don't forget, Magneton has armor. Oh,
believe in your heart, Dyna. Oh,
yo,
that's actually punished.
Dyna reacting
that was actually a good space jump wide.
Armor frame. Oh, big CA.
Oh, that's so much damage.
Oh,
that's
we're gonna
infinite
set
damage.
Up
the forward dash. Okay, there's rage, but there's a lot of HP. But if Dyna can win like 2 phases, oh, I was gonna say it could burst. That's gonna be a little bit less meter. This is tough. No.
No. Oh, the wrong time to call Magneton. Not like this, Dyna.
Not like this. Oh, that was really well played, though, honestly, by Dyna. There could have been a few more reaction Magnetons, I think, a little bit later in it. But honestly, that play was super sick. I was very impressed. But Koopa clutching it out, very nice, as usual, as expected. I do agree. They've been talking about in chat about how Umbreon's a little bit of a weird pick, and I agree. Even though it's kind of good against maybe the dash up overheat Dyna special, but yeah, maybe a different support there could have worked well. But I mean, realistically, it was kind of like almost supportless for supportless. We saw like one of each side hit the entire time. And where at least were the combos? Where were the Magneton combos? I want to see the full ones, man.
I need to teach Dyna the Magneton combos with Chandelure one day. But I know at least with the Umbreon support pick, it's definitely like a comfort pick for Koopa. You know, just it's a nice little get off me button, right? Like, I mean, you know, frame 1 reversal, it works very well. And yeah, it might not work very well against Chandelure, but you know, OCE loves to play, you know, characters in non-conventional ways, so you know, why not just go for your comfort pick?
Yeah. I mean, it's never bad, right? Umbreon's never bad, unless you're sometimes when you're fighting against maybe like Garchomp or something, and then you're like, oh, I'll just Umbreon, and then you get 5x, and you're like, oh, that sucks. But yeah, it's pretty much never like truly bad. It's always going to be super fast. It's always going to do a little bit of chip. Maybe it's a little bit of meter, regardless if it hits, whatever. But yeah, really good stuff. I assume that was winner's bracket. I actually didn't look. I know it said on the screen, and I'm a fool.
Yeah,
I just didn't actually look.
Yeah, that was
okay.
Side.
So we still could see some Dyna action later on, but Koopa winning one of the, it wasn't a hold forward, right? It was just one of the other locals, I think.
Yeah, I think it was one of the online weekly brackets that we host over on the Pokken OCE Discord server. Yeah, actually managing to clutch it, I think against Santa, if I'm remembering correctly. I definitely know there was at least one of the top 3 players in there. I don't know if it was Antwerp, Bergie, or Santa. It might have been Santa.
Wait, was it? I know there was the weekly where you I think he won against James, right? Because I played in that one. Yeah, and then there was a different one too, I think. I don't know. It's kind of, there's so many freaking tournaments. This is the sickest thing about OCE Pokken is that there's like, there's more locals, quote unquote, than you can actually remember, which is pretty dope. Like, I swear, like 75% of the actual Pokken tournaments that happen are in OCE right now. I'm pretty confident that that's actually like kind of realistic.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we have one rocking every, you know, Thursday. It's a weekly tournament. You just join the OCE Pokken Discord server, and it's always rocking there. People are always down to play some friendlies, play some casual sets. Doesn't matter if you're new, an intermediate player, or a high-level player. We love pressing buttons. What can I say?
Yeah, sometimes some pretty weird buttons. I'll be honest. I'm still haunted by that clip of Ant doing like the wake up against his or dash forward Will-O-Wisp. I will never forget that in my entire life, in my entire FGC career. And it hit. It hit. It caught the run forward and a double backdash or whatever it was. I'm just disgusted by that. But hey, you know what? It's the OC style, I guess. It whatever works. All right, what do we got next? Are we gonna get some Ant action? Let's see.
We are.
Oh, yes, yes.
Antwerp rocking the Decidueye. Oh, we going a little bit birdie right here. We're going a little bit top tier. What's going on, Antwerp? We betraying the Sceptile?
I mean, listen, Sceptile's good enough already, but just another character that people are going to hate fighting against on Antwerp's roster. But no, I think, wasn't Ant playing a little bit of Decidueye before Worlds, but then like didn't commit to it? I think. Maybe I'm wrong on that.
Antwerp's been dabbling with Decidueye for quite a while now, but never fully committed to the character until, I guess, maybe Worlds. I don't know if he actually pulled it out during Worlds. I don't remember.
No. I don't think so. At least not in any of the matches that I saw, but I mean, hey, we know Decidueye's super good, and ooh, nice, full corner combo. No, actually, didn't really have confidence that was gonna hit. Just went for the 2Y conversion. And some of these combos, they do really little damage, to be honest. Like, unless you get the big ones with Decidueye, you're not adding up that much damage. And yeah, you can see here, look at this. Like, one combo and things will be even. Nice, full tackle.
Oh, gonna get the throat crush on Antwerp's side. Manages to get the corner swap as well into the wall split. Big damage coming out from that smackdown. Yeah, we're gonna see the Burst player come out, and Midnay's got to be extremely careful here. Kind of a one-touch situation. Oh, now it is.
Didn't even connect with that. Nice, again, the anti-air. Had to do that super late, otherwise it could have been stuffed potentially.
Yeah, Midnay's really good about these DPs. Oh, but speaking of DPs, Antwerp entering back with his own. Going to get the Frenzy Plant to close out the first round there.
Yeah, Frenzy Plant. It's a risk-it-all option, but like when the reward is that you win the round, it's like the scariest thing in the entire game. All right, can I have the corner? Oh, that should be a full conversion. Could have been. Didn't have faith that it was going to connect.
Oh, managing to get the wall split. Oh, not getting the pickup with the acrobatics. Oh, we're just going to back up. Try and whiff punish. Nice CA to catch JX. Yeah, Midnay just going to play it a little bit slower. Try and find his opening. There it is. Good stuff with the forward wire. Straight into the Versiclair. You got to make something happen with this mid. Got to rush forward. There we go.
Oh, at least going to get pressure. Oh, okay. This is going to be a really nice quick grab. Still's going to have burst for a little bit of time, too. Are we going to see the reverse burst here? Nope. Just going to try to run away. No, you can flight over this.
Oh, no. Angled it just a little bit too far away from that dive kick. Good patience coming out from mid and there. But the Fury attack's going to connect. Alright, yeah, mid's just going to try and find his way in ever so slowly. He's got 26 seconds to work with.
Nice. Soar X. This is a pretty good option to get over that and punish. Jump X might not have been fast enough, but oh my gosh. Just like 2 hits to the Pikachu Classic. All right, this burst is going to be kind of scary, but no fear, of course, from Midnay.
Yo, that's going to anti-air as well. Oh, no combo. He dropped it. Oh, manages to pick it up. No, didn't connect. Midnay, what are you doing? 6 seconds left on the clock. Oh, just play for time.
Wait, that might be punish? It is punish.
That's going to punish. Oh, Mid knew what was up. I didn't believe. I'm a believer now, Chef.
Mid completely outplayed Ant in that entire burst. That was ridiculous. That was just 100% correct reads. Didn't get the conversions. We've actually seen a lot of drop combos on both sides, I think. We're not seeing very much max damage. But okay, here we go. Burst of mid zone.
Yeah, Antwerp being very smart here, just going to play out that burst timer. Managed to pick up the nugget in field phase as well, so going to build his own meter very shortly here. Alright, no support for mid and A, has to be very wary of that. Immediate burst attack not going to catch.
Yeah, I think Ant isn't confident in the punishes there, which is understandable, but it can put you in a scary spot. And Mid is already halfway to burst again. Mid might get burst before Antwerp gets burst.
Probably. Mid's very known for getting burst 2 times in 1 round.
Good avoidance on all the projectiles and the CADs he threw. You have to be really comfortable against all the air options. Even when you don't get like a guaranteed punish on them, yeah, this might be burst. Yep, did actually get burst.
It actually happened.
Thank you for making it come true, Mid. But okay, this is going to be a nice way to waste pretty much most of this burst. There's at least one more read here. It's going to be a Nuzzle Guess right here. Oh. Punish? No, it's Pikachu. Yeah. We're seeing Ant play pretty reserved here, pretty safe, but it's probably the right call.
Oh, Midnight actually challenging after that burst attack, even though Antwerp is plus. So brave. CA is going to catch the DP though. Mid has
9
to be
seconds.
Careful. Yeah, one touch situation. Antwerp's going to play for time.
Oh, wait, that might be punish. Got away. What? I wonder, there must have been some way to punish that. Oh, that's it. Very nice. We got a little bit of a sleepy switch, the classic. The classic.
The sleepy switch.
Nobody saw it. Nobody saw it.
Guy's like, what do you mean? What's happening? No. Don't worry about it.
There's only goat. There's no sleepy switch. I'm just kidding. That happens to me all the time. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like Midnight has been completely winning every single exchange when Ant is bursted. It's always Mid's like, I don't know. Mid just has a sense for it. Like, oh, you're plus here? No, I don't care. I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna challenge you. I'm gonna freaking armor through. It doesn't matter. But I feel like Ant's Decidueye is a little bit fresh still. Like, it's not going for like the absolute max damage options. There's not a lot of confidence to be able to punish a lot of stuff, the awkward stuff from the air, like the bursts. But I mean, Ant's still choosing everything in the right spots, just not getting everything off of it. And right there, tried for a big combo, and of course, immediately gets volt tackled.
Yeah, but therein lies the problem with these two players have very different mindsets when it comes to this fighting game. Like, Antwerp, as you said, very reserved, likes to be very calm and calculated. Midnight will just press a button and hope for the best. It absolutely works 90% of the time as well. So there's definitely a fear factor coming in on Antwerp's side.
Hey, you sometimes gotta play like that as Pikachu, right? Like, if you're gonna play 100% neutral with Pikachu, you're gonna lose. Nice grab, perfectly timed, perfectly spaced, I should say.
The charge white goes for a second one. Oh, the dive kick's going to connect on Midnight's side. We're going to get a nice cheeky little bombo.
There we go. That's the combo that could have ended the game earlier, but now we get to see the actual full thing. Well, it kind of matters more now because he won the last one regardless. Nice, perfect block.
Perfect block, yep. Tries to set up the safe jump. Mid wakes up a little bit later than Antwerp was expecting. Alright, best players coming out from Antwerp.
I don't think that safe jump actually works against Volt Tackle, against 8A. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but maybe it does. Maybe I'm wrong. Nice. Oh, wow, the whiff. I thought that was going to connect too, actually.
Punish there too, yeah. Alright, 8 seconds left on the clock. I think... No, both players have 570 HP total, so yeah, Antwerp's definitely in the lead here.
Yeah, especially now. I wonder if a Nuzzle right there could have maybe done something. I think that was maybe the only option, right? But yeah, that was tough. If there was any sort of like physical challenge right there, then maybe the CA would have worked. Not an easy thing to do, but match point now for Antwerp. We're in winners semis, not winners finals yet.
Yo, good recognition from Midnight, understanding that the Razor Leaf there isn't actually a true combo, so you can just press buttons afterwards. Or maybe he was just mashing 8Y. You never know. I like to give Mid the benefit of the doubt, honestly. Yeah,
we're gonna always assume that it's 100% calculated. Everything in Pokken's calculated, right? Nobody ever gets something by mistake.
Rude. No, not at all. Oh, good 5-5 pressure coming out from Mid here. Trying to keep Ant in this corner. Nice side swap. Going to get the grab as well.
Yeah, actually gets a little bit more damage from it, just from the extra wall damage, so we take those. You know, everything on purpose, right? Like I said, never an accident in this game, never a happy accident.
Oh, beautiful walk back coming out from Antwerp, trying to avoid that 5x as well.
We could see an offensive burst here, probably not anymore, maybe a little bit earlier, but that should be it. Yeah, that's going to be a full combo at the corner regardless. And very nice stuff from Ant. The Fury Cutter, like, with punishes are really good. Playing it like, kind of like Lucario, right? Like, if those were bone rushes instead, it would be the exact same way.
Oh, absolutely. And you know Antwerp's probably thinking like that as well, now that you've mentioned Lucario, because he has those, like, 2 wide bone rush OSs on lock. So he's definitely thinking about Lucario in those situations. Nice call out.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, there's a lot of similarities, right? I mean, that's the thing about Decidueye. Decidueye can just do everything that every other character can do. So if you have, like, a strength with one character, you can be like, oh, yeah, I do that with Decidueye too, right? It's one of those characters. It's like, oh, yeah, you know, I play Lucario and people counterattack and I stuff their counterattacks. It's like, oh, yeah, I can do this exact same thing with Fury Cutter. But, okay, we're going to move to Koopa versus Santa, and Santa is going to be using that Scizor still. We didn't get a chance to see Santa earlier today. But this can be a weird match. This can be a really tough match for Scizor, right? I guess I haven't seen it too much at a high level.
Honestly, I feel like this is going to be like Zona versus Zona, because Santa just has this way with Scizor where he manages to make Metal Claw like follow-up an actual like decent zoning tool. And then you got these big series, right?
Oh, nice. Just goes through with the, I guess it's a 2x follow-up technically. I mean, that's the real nice thing here, right? Is if you get damage, then you are going to get a lot of damage with Scizor. So, oh, try the U-turn follow-up right there. Is that going to work?
Special there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was trying to get Metal Claw, but just mashed, unfortunately.
Mashing is a skill with Scizor, though, right? Like, you have to be a good matcher, otherwise, how are you going to play this character? Nice.
We got the combos. PSP's too high. Not going to get the aerial ace there. Going to set up the swords. Yeah, Burst Declare, defensive Burst Declare coming out from... Ooh, I think that was almost a double perfect block coming out from Santa.
Yeah, has the health to kind of play safe here, though, and wow, just kind of fades away, gets the crit grab. Not enough, though. Oh, well, there we go.
Yeah, Metal Claw going to close it out. Even if that was a light, you know, the HP was super low, it's not going to matter.
Really nice. Definitely experienced this matchup, right? Like, really nice spacing over a lot of the projectiles. I mean, those projectiles that Scizor have are super chunky, and they can be really hard to deal with, even from, like, strong zoners, if you can place them in the right, like, place and timing. But right now, we're kind of seeing an example of that. Oh, cornered with the Metal Claw. We're going to get the full combo.
Oh, we're resetting
nice
PSP.
Reset.
Oh, we're trying to close it out
this round. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's
nice
a punish. That's a punish.
Yeah.
That's a punish. Is that enough? I don't even know, actually.
Maybe not. This isn't the highest attack. This isn't the highest burst attack damage.
It's 0 scaling, though. It's going to be close. Yeah, not quite, not quite.
14 HP. One-touch situation for Cooper. Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
That was the biggest hit in the chicken.
That's classic Scizor gaming, though. Dash, CADC, grab, finally. You're like, oh my god, why am I even playing this character? But really nice stuff, super good stuff. That was a lot of really good, like you were mentioning, the mid-range for Santa is like really strong. I know that's a weird thing to say, but Santa plays, this is the weirdest thing ever. Santa plays Scizor like Ant plays, oh my god, Sceptile. I'm trying to forget that character's name, you know? The official tour is done. I don't want to talk about the character ever again. But yeah, like they play in like a similar like mid-range area where you're just like, I don't want to go closer to you. I don't want to go any further from you. I don't want to play this game right now. And I can't, so it works.
Yeah, and like you said, it works out, right? Because that's also the range where CA is probably the most effective, you know? It keeps you out of that low stance range. You know, max range, it's going to hit. You're going to be able to confirm off the 6XX. Oh, but speaking of the confirms, we got the Bullet Punch confirms. Good stuff.
Yeah, the Bullet Punch spacing and the, oh my gosh, nice. Confirmed that it was a CA. That one wasn't a read, that one was just a reaction, I think. But yeah, like, it's like Giga Drain, right? It's those same exact spacings where you're like, you constantly have to be aware of them. Just the opposite. One's a grab, one's a hit. Oh, thought maybe he could get through that. Maybe he was going to whiff, but really nice timing by Cooper.
What are you doing, Charles? You can't do that. All right, Cooper with the advantage here. Keep your center in the corner. Oh. No, pressing too many buttons there, Cooper. You got to be careful. All right, nice burst, Claire.
Is there a button?
No, not good quite. Block. Finally, some patience coming out from Santa, but 1 HP and a dream. It's not going to be a dream, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's when the jump wise are scary, right? It's just like Suicune. It's like, okay, you're at 1 HP. Now this is the scariest thing you've ever seen in your life. Oh, didn't quite get the conversion, but Lapras damage is still going to be so heavy.
Good throw crush though, coming out from Cooper there. Managing to build a little bit more meter back. Yo, Cooper's aware. That's not a true block string, son. You gotta actually like press CA there.
Oh, try to get over. Well, that was really awkward. Extremely awkward. Oh, the juggle. Yo. I wonder, have there been a sword? No, there was no swords follow-up. No swords. That was a nice confirm though that it was going to be airborne.
I think maybe you could have gotten a 4Y off that. I don't know. Sizzle's very weird with combo structure.
Yeah, I don't know either. But wow, that actually connected. It's not going to do too much damage since it is just like a non-rage and Santa's still in burst as well. So yeah, just going to put Santa perfectly in burst. Or sorry, in a rage. A little bit of chip. Oh, the U-turn! I appreciate it. The first U-turn that we're going to see the entire game, probably intentionally.
Alright, 4X plus. Yeah, you can't really press buttons there. Is this going to end it? You do have the sword stacks. Oh, not quite.
Barely.
Oh, calls out the Lapras, can't press projectiles. Oh, actually techs forward. Good stuff from Cooper.
Yeah, that tech forward was huge because otherwise that Umbreon would have whiffed and that would have been for sure a punish. And I think Santa was very aware of that. But oh, gets past the stored power with just the side Y. Honestly, Santa making this is like field phase zoning look not bad at all for Scizor.
Right. gonna get the trade with Snivy as well. Actually, yeah, in Santa's favor as well. Ooh, just missing the grab. Oh, but the U-turn's gonna come out.
With the grab and the block homing into just mash U-turn, that's a Chad move right there.
Alright, does have to be careful with these hover dashes though, because you don't want to diffuse the E-ball.
Oh, the full corner conversion. Didn't get the wall, which was the first hit, so didn't have to use the sword, but gonna get a little bit back anyway. Blocked. Nice, yep. Good bait.
Not able to get that fully charged forward Y off in time. Good throw, right?
Did a little run in a circle grab. Oh, this should be a lot of damage. No, didn't go for a follow, just went for some Oki.
Reacting to that CR, I reckon, is Santa. And that's going to close it out. Sheesh! That's a 2-0.
Wow. Looking really solid. Yeah, I mean, I mentioned this earlier, but I hadn't really seen that matchup at like a high level before. I think there's not a lot of, I mean, aside from now the fact that Santa's starting to get really good with Scizor, I don't think there's too many opportunities to see this matchup at a high level. Like, it would have to be maybe like Ito playing like Ra or somebody else in Japan that has a really good Scizor, because I think most of the good Scizors and most of the good guards are like not in the same areas. They don't play against each other that much, so maybe this is kind of tough, because I mean, that mobility didn't seem too bad overall for getting through a lot of the zoning. The field phase especially, I was really surprised that it was like not super one-sided. I thought it was guard was just gonna kind of bully the crap out of Scizor, but it was kind of the other way around. Like the big fists, the big claws, and the just the sidewise and everything. It was looking pretty decent.
Yeah, and I think that mostly comes down to like player experience and player knowledge, because Cooper's like field phase is very much like linear at the moment. You know, obviously a very talented player in their own right, but still very fresh to the scene as far as like, you know, Santa is concerned. Whereas Santa's definitely got like that field phase movement down. Like, you're not just, you know, running forward and pressing homing, or, you know, doing forward wire. You're moving around, right? Like, you're actually like using the field phase space, which I still think is completely underdeveloped within the scene. So there's a lot of like growth and potential there for field phase to be completely fleshed out. So that's that, and you know what? That's also in part to Bergie. I will defend to this point that Bergie probably has some of the sickest field phase movement in the scene. Not just OCE, like world, I reckon. I put money on that.
Bergie, you know, I don't know. We're talking a lot about Bergie for the fact that he didn't actually enter today, but yeah. Bergie, I agree. Bergie's got like some stuff that like nobody does. I mean, all of OCE does, but Bergie especially has a creative style, I guess you could call it, which sometimes works out, sometimes it doesn't. But honestly, there's a bunch of dope stuff. That's why I like watching a lot of OCE. But I mean, also, you know, okay, back to the previous match. It's like impossible to like know how to fight against Scizor well without actually having fought a really good Scizor. So I think people are going to start learning, like, I mean that's one of the big reasons why I think everybody here picks up so many characters, right? So that everybody can learn the matchup, and it'll take some time. It'll take some time to learn how to deal with like the field phase movement, and yeah, like you said, the online classic ranked Scizors are like a totally different beast, right? Like they're literally just homing at you and throwing out U-turns and trying to strike throw every single time. They're not like spacing. They're not actually using their field phase stuff, and it's like a totally different character. You're like, wait a minute. Do I even know what this character does? Like, maybe I've never played against this character.
Yeah, it's more than just sitting and homing. Yeah, it's kind of crazy like that.
Yeah, but that does mean that we're going to see winners finals be... Wait, that was the first... Santa. That was the second one, right? Anton Santa, right. Yeah,
so that's 2 winner semis done. So I think we're moving to the loser side of the bracket now, if I'm... Yes.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm curious if we're going to see the quote-unquote gremlin Pikachu, as Du called it, throughout the entire bracket, or if we're going to see the switch back to anything else. It wasn't looking bad, but I don't know how this matchup is going to go with Du's Pikachu, right? We've seen this with Minane and Koopa like a million bajillion times, but different styles. Yeah,
I mean, like, I wouldn't be surprised if we see it maybe like game 1. And then, you know, if it doesn't work out, then, you know, we switch back to, like, you know, the Decidueye or maybe even the Suicune if you're feeling a little bit saucy. But we are going to see the Pikachu, it looks like. So I don't think these two players have met too often. I think there's maybe been, like, 2 or 3 opportunities where they've been able to play against each other. And if I'm remembering correctly, I think Koopa has the positive win rate at the moment. So
yeah, the other thing is,
this should be interesting.
Du keeps using like weird Pokemon too, so it's always kind of like a mix-up, right? And Du's obviously a really good player, so sometimes you're like, what is he doing in this situation? Why would you ever use that move? But then it works because he just knows, you know, he's got the instinct. And right now, I mean, look at that. That's like 75% HP gone in like one phase.
Yeah, really good use of PSP management as well coming out from Du too. Alright, but is going to get caught by the CA. Unfortunately, that's going to be a very sort of weird knockdown. So Cooper not going to be able to get a full conversion off of it. Here comes Apache. The OCE Classic.
The triple dash up CA that gets stuffed by another CA. That's rough. I mean, it was a good time to use the Apache, but now look at this. Life deficit. Gonna burst before Cooper gets burst. Gonna just try to get it with some plus frenzy. I don't think I was gonna catch anything. Awkward didn't get the full launch.
Yeah, not quite. Alright, both players in rage. Kind of a one-touch situation for both. One really good hit. Oh, the hard knockdown off of the JX. Yeah, Cooper's going to try and close it out here.
Okay, not the worst spot in the world, honestly, if Du blocks this. Yeah, in the corner, 1 HP, but oh, never mind. Just gets hit.
Yeah,
the was going back up
power.
Too.
Yeah, really close. Very much back and forth there. We'll see what kind of adjustments we made between these two players. Oh, we're just going to go into the CA immediately on Cooper's side. Another one. So nice thought he tried twice.
Yeah, Du is trying some like thunder things that are just not really working out. I think it's the only way to explain his thunder things. Like attempts to like get over CAs and then punish them with the thunder as he's falling, but not quite working out here. It's kind of an awkward situation, so I get it.
Oh, I think he might have decided to press buttons there after the dive kick did Du. We're going to get grabbed for our troubles here. Yeah, we're just going to set up projectile pressure. Du manages to make his way in. But the CA is going to catch that dive kick into the grab immediately.
That's a real mix-up. They're like not even on screen when that happens. I swear, it's the scariest thing. Wow, that was like a stick in these 4Y right in field, but that happened before Du even jumped. Like there's just already the read there, and it was correct. Just ahead of Du, doing what Du is gonna do before Du do it.
Yep. Du. You said du. But yeah, Cooper very much like another sort of Middenay in the fact that they'll just press buttons. It's like, you know what, this is a good button, I'll press it. It'll probably work, and if it doesn't, I'll just press another one. I don't care about Cooper's game plan, so I'm just sort of talking mad shit at the moment.
Honestly, though, sometimes it's not the worst option in the world to just play the rock paper scissors game with Garp, right? Like if you're point blank, Guard's reward off of playing rock paper scissors is super strong, right? CA gives you a ton of reward, grab gives you a ton of reward, and then just like a 5x or something like that, and duel will give you a ton of reward. So it kind of makes sense, right? Especially when you're against Pikachu and you're not in the corner. Pikachu's not going to punish you that hard for anything that you do.
Yeah, Cooper trying to get a little bit fancy there, doing a little bit of shenanigans with the side swaps. Du managed to sort of salvage it a little bit, but currently working with a life deficit is Du. Nice CA through the Thunder. Cooper's ready for that. Been hit too many times by Middenay Thunder.
Yeah, ooh, I like that. That was a really good max range muzzle. Not quite close enough to the wall, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, but now you got to contest with this Mega Gardevoir. Ooh, big CA going to connect. Oh, no conversion. Very unfortunate for Du there.
That's blocked. Yeah, could be worse. Can probably take like a jump Y or something like that for now. All the chips adding up. The CA. Okay, are we gonna see a conversion? We have seen Du drop that every single time.
No.
That's so rough.
Oh no! And the 4Y gonna close out that round for Cooper. I think Du just needs to like commit to the 5Ys after a CA. Just keep it simple, you know. That's a lot of damage being lost there, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been everything dropped. I don't even know if 2x works after CA. That's not something that I've ever seen before. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know all the... There's like a million routes with Pikachu, right? But yeah. I don't think that's the right option. I think you can just 6Y, and it doesn't matter if you like perfect it or not. If you electric it, that might connect or might go under. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's like 0 hurt box on that jump CA. I hate that move. It tilts me.
Yeah, it is a very good button on the Gardevoir side. All right, Pachi for 3 seconds, no projectiles. Well, except for that kind of counts as a beam projectile, but yeah.
Did get closer at least, although losing a lot of that space very quickly.
Yeah, I think that's the first time Du hasn't really been able to get in off of the Pachi call too, so good defense coming out from Cooper there as well. Nice Umbreon call.
Yeah, those Umbreons have been working super well. For the fact that we saw it in the last set, it like not work basically at all. I'm sorry, 2 sets ago. It is working a lot better now. Nice. Oh no, that's right. That doesn't even eliminate that.
Yeah, that's counted as a beam projectile. Ooh, good dive kick. All right. Do not in a too terrible. I mean, obviously one touch, and yeah, that's death. Never mind. Shut me the fuck up. I was gonna say not in too terrible a position because you have rage and Pikachu can shit out damage, but not when you're dead. Unfortunately, that's going to be 2-0 to Cooper, and Dew is out of the bracket, folks. So GG's to both players. Dew, thanks for showing up.
Yeah,
hopefully Cooper doesn't get cursed. Yeah, Pikachu looks, obviously needs some work, but for the first time we've seen it in a bracket, it did good.
Yeah, there were like a lot of conversions to clean up, which is understandable. Honestly, Pikachu combos are not easy and they're super awkward. It's not like they're like the hardest things in the world, but there's a lot of opportunity to like drop them in weird ways or have weird spacing where things don't go work out like you want them to, or like in the 2x follow-ups, it's different based on the character. But oh my, we're gonna see the Charizard from Dyna versus Ms. freaking Machamp. I saw this exact match before. I think they played it. I think it was this exact match.
It probably was his exact match. Midane's Machamp is definitely not a character that has been well tested, but it can definitely throw out buttons, I'll say that much.
Well, that is the
at least.
What are these CADC backwards? Is this like a zoning Machamp? I mean, it worked out, I guess, but weird way to start off for sure. Full conversion? No conversion at all.
Yeah, Machamp's definitely a zoner, right? Cross Chop is a projectile, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's as strong as a good projectile. Punish. Nice. Full combo. No combos! No combos!
Didn't commit to the fully charged Fire Punch, or hold it down rather. Big grab. Alright, gets a wall splat as well. Nice bulk up.
This zoning can actually be kind of annoying in field for Machamp, to be honest. Oh no, that should be it, right?
Yeah, you're dead. Absolutely. Base 180 or base 160, then you have the crit. Oh no,
yep.
Not a good time.
Yep, even with rage, doesn't even matter. That's the worst feeling in the world. I remember I was playing online and somebody woke up and I C8 on their wake up and they were Charizard and they hit me with a wake up crit seismic toss and they tagged me in the Discord and they're like, hey, GG's. And I was like, how are you gonna do that to somebody and say GG's afterwards?
Why would they do that? Yeah, I hope they got banned for that shit.
BM. Oh, burst the burst. Okay. Now seismic toss is a little bit higher damage even. Oh, went for the raw burst attack.
Oh, see, I actually got to connect. Oh, it didn't follow up with the cross shot. Mid, what are you doing? All right, we got the submission.
I think they both agreed before the match not to do any combos. I'm fairly certain. Yeah. They're just getting single hits only. Oh, okay, hold on. There we go. Dyna heard that and proved me wrong in the past.
Alright, Mid not happy about that whatsoever. Yeah, we're just going to commit to the buttons there. Midnight actually taking that round as well. Final round in this game 1. As soon as Dyna turned the Sweat Lord on, Midnight's like, nah, hold on. We're not supposed to be playing for reals this year.
I just noticed that do we have the Quagsire on
oh yeah,
side of Dyna? I want to see it. I want to see it come out. Oh, conversion? No. Gotta get some of the more conversions off those like fully charged CAs that are hitting airborne. Oh, punish! Oh,
you got this attack?
Why punish when you can get something extra from not punishing?
Alright, best play coming out from mid here. Ooh, good backdash, avoiding the 2x.
Ooh, footsies? Hard knockdown? What's the mix? Oh, jumped away! Right, it's not gonna be punished.
Oh, no.
No, not quite, not quite.
I thought I saw the Charizard jump, I'm not gonna lie. I got a little bit excited. Yeah, we got the bombos into the grab.
Yo. There we go. Minute Machamp Gaming. Who needs combos? Who needs real combos? We can just do jab into karate chop. That's all you need. Who needs to actually convert off of CAs?
This is where Dyna turns full Sweat Lord and picks the Chandelure, right? Absolutely.
Hard counter pick.
No, all right, we still being a gentleman. I see you, Dyna.
I didn't actually think he was gonna do it. I thought, I mean, if anything, it would be like the scissor or something. But I think they probably are just like, they're doing this for funsies, right? This is honor now. You got to be the big body god. You gotta fight for your title. I do think honestly, Midnight's just been choosing the right things, the right times, though. Like for not winning that many like mix-up situations. Although I say that immediately, the CDC grab. Midnight's been getting a lot of weird damage. That's all. That's the only way I can put it.
Yeah,
nice
just,
yeah,
dashes into the grabs. Yeah, these CVC grabs are working really well. Closing the distance with the cross chop as well. Fire Punch gonna win the field phase for Dynahole. Yo, Dyna knows the combo.
Yeah.
Doesn't find the right height, so just goes for the 2 wide to keep it simple.
Oh, airborne. Okay, just gonna get the knockdown. That's a scary situation. 2Y 6X. Doesn't get the wall splat either. Oh no, Dyna crumbling. Oh wait, but we see a support switch from Dyna.
Oh yeah, we do have the Magneton on deck, so we have to be careful of jumps here. Do we mid and A? Are we going to jump at some point? I don't think I've seen mid and A jump at all, to be honest, in the first game.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Honestly, jump more. Machamp's like the scariest air character. Oh, this is gonna be a punish. Oh no, the 5-5 wasn't it.
Got it.
Oh, that should be it. Yep.
Alright,
Very nice.
We didn't have to spend burst for that, so Dyna with the resource advantage. We have the Quagsire on deck. I was gonna say it creates this like very tricky situation where you can't actually like crouch under Seismic Toss, but Midnight can still do that because of low stance on Machamp.
Oh wow, swung and then was able to block the Fire Punch afterwards, then punished it. Yo, Midnight is like doing some really good plays right here. A lot of good movement. Honestly, like Midnight would be kind of like a goated Scizor, I think.
Yeah, definitely. But Mid's absolutely committed to the Pikachu. This Machamp's definitely our 4th one pick if I ever saw one. Another Seismo. Are we gonna go for the trifecta Dyna?
Let's see.
No.
Oh.
That's it.
Dyna likes going for the 2 in a row and then not the same mix-up third. We've seen that a few times today. It's the pattern that he's going for. But hey, it worked. It worked in the end. Can Dyna tie it up? Honestly, I think that the Magneton combos from Charizard are like super, I don't want to say easy, but like there's a lot of opportunities to do them. I'm pretty sure. Oh no.
Yeah. You get one cheeky J 6X. Oh no, getting grabbed from the burst attack again. Dyna not really working out with that burst attack, unfortunately. The Searing Blades is not going to happen tonight, folks. So extended state? I didn't find anything off of it.
What is this pressure? Okay. Gonna get the crit.
Alright, this time
was there a button?
No! I want to see the burst attack, Chef.
Stuff the 6X with a 2X with the tail? Yo, that was sick. There's like no 8Ys from Dyna. Dyna is not confident in 8Ys here. Oh, that's gonna stuff. That's gonna stuff. Can we see a Magneton combo? No, PSP.
Oh, managing to get caught by the forward Y. Midnight working with Rage, one-touch situation.
Ooh.
The 2X into the J6Y. Dyna is ready.
Dyna's got some combos going on. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that you can, I could be wrong on this. Somebody in chat call me out if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that you're one of the only characters that can actually combo easily into Magneton in field with Charizard, because I think you can do homing, hold the homing down, and then the like float stance Y, and then you land, and then you Magneton. I'm pretty sure that works. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong, but you can do that in there. You can do it with like a crit Fire Punch, or with like 6X, or just a lot of different situations, but we're not seeing it. I gotta see the Magneton more. Dyna has to work on his meme game, you know?
Absolutely. It's alright. I'll send the replays to Dyna of all my like Magneton bombos.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You gotta help him level up. This is not acceptable level of memery.
Oh, we're trying to grab on grab action. Dynahole winning out in that exchange. Are we gonna go for a second? Mid was ready that time. Oh, just committed to it again. That was supposed to work. Yo, catching the 8 what?
Yo, real combo? Oh, didn't need a 2i there. That was a really good height on it, honestly. All right, three mix-ups here. Ooh, teched it. Okay, doing pretty well. Nice, gonna get a lot of chip off that.
That's
With punish.
Oh, no,
follow it up.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, so scary. Everything's scary here. There's the AY finally. It walled backwards too. That would have been like a weird combo.
Dynahole on match point. Actually kind of close.
This ended up being a good match. Honestly, they're both playing like really well now. It was a little bit sloppy at the start because I think they were both playing other characters. The full combo, yeah, that one for sure wouldn't have been very much.
That's a Ben special right there. There's a very much a beloved ranked player called Ben that loves the Inferno. Yeah, that's a fun Ben move from Australia.
When it lands, it's like the sickest thing in the world. It's like super hype. Oh, gonna get the full combo, waste the time. What went over his head?
Weird.
It was a mix-up. It was a reset. We call that a reset. Yeah. Accidents? Happy accidents.
Oh, what? No, a little bit too early on the Seismo. Oh, this
win for another one.
Finally, we get to see the best super in the game.
Send you 1,000 fists.
Yeah, fisting for 300, please, Alex. Thank you. Oh, there comes the Quagsire. Bit of a
I forgot that existed. Ooh, the first armor break. Oh, going for another. Sorry, shield break. Are we gonna see another one? Oh, again,
yeah,
over
mid
the
has
head.
To be careful. Ooh, mid has to be extremely careful here. Red shield.
AY? No. That's actually good. It wasn't AY. Nice 2Y though. And Dyna's gonna take it just with the pokes. That was chaotic at the end. There were a lot of seismic tosses, and only one of them got punished. Only with burst, but hey, you know, whatever, it works. Honestly, seriously though, like both of those, you know, I saw them play that matchup in one of the weeklies, like I want to say like a month ago, and they're both looking a lot better with those characters, to be fully honest. I still want to see mid like actually cross chop off of the CAs, because that was happening a lot, and that's just free damage that you get basically, and free more wall carry, and then you get a better mix up and stuff. But aside from that, mid was schmoovin'. Mid was actually schmoovin' with the Machamp. I was surprised. Yeah,
those Pikachu fundies are definitely coming in clutch for Midone there. But I think it's very much like a for fun character that Midone picks up with the Machamp, so the combos really aren't there, but you know, there's always room for improvement, even in the for fun characters.
Yeah. If you're not playing like 20 characters in Pokken and actually like weirdly learning some of them decently well, what are you actually doing, right?
It's weird, because like
that type of game.
I picked up Libre recently. I know, fucking tragic. I'm sorry, folks. But I was picking up Libre recently, and I'm like, hang on, this character's actually kind of nice. I don't just have to press like Spark every time. I can actually like figure out combos and stuff. And so I did like the worst thing at like one of the locals where I basically timed out Midone for like 60 seconds. I just took the life lead and I ran away in field, and I could not help myself.
Honestly, that is a style of Libre that we used to see way more, and it's really good. We used to have in SoCal, one of our best players was named Super Turbo Ryan, and he hasn't played for like years now, but he was such a lame Libre. It was so annoying. It was obnoxious. Like, I remember there was the week that Blastoise came out, and he just sat there in field and just ran away from me, and I'm like, I'm supposed to zone you! Stop it! And he just timed me out the entire time on stream, and I was so tilted, I was like, I'm quitting this character right now. But nobody plays lane with that character anymore. It's a lot of like mix. It's a lot of 50-50s. It's a lot of just kind of like that like base Libre style. But I love the lane Libre. I really want to see more of the like super movement Libre. Does anybody remember Mello? If anybody used to watch Mello play Libre, where he'd like flip off the walls and agility around and zip around, and you were like, what am I fighting? I don't even know what's going on. The character can be sick. It's a tight character. It can be a tight character, but we see some pretty usual Libre play, which is fine too, right? You can play a character like a bunch of different ways.
Yeah, that's kind of the beauty of a lot of the characters in Pokken, is like there's no real like one way to play them, even with some of the characters that, so like I like to refer to the technical characters like they have a specific playstyle that you want to stick to, and that's like their strongest playstyle, but you can still play them like however. Like, I think Darkrai is probably one of the most interesting characters, right? Because you can totally play for Bad Dreams Rising, or you could just stick in field phase for, like, the rest of your life and have a good time. And I think that's just really cool that you can still do that.
Yeah. The like flexibility of how you play characters in this game. That's one of my favorite things. Like you can look at anybody, or like if you were to look at a match without the names, you could. I mean, assuming it was like a relatively well-known player, you would know who's playing, right? Like you don't need to see the names to know. Like you see like a specific setup that somebody uses, or the way that they try to approach something in a certain phase, or the way they approach a certain matchup, and you're like, oh yeah, I know exactly who that is. Like if like for example like you're talking about Darkrai, like all the Darkrai's play super different. Like if I see like Jin playing Darkrai, or if I see Shadowcat playing Darkrai, or if I see Isaac playing Darkrai, like it's all just like totally different. And some of them are like super aggressive, and some of them are just gonna sit on the other side of the screen and not do shit for the entire time. And some of them are like gonna go for like the fancy combos and the setups because they want to do Twitter clips, which is definitely how I play, but badly.
Oh,
so
you
it's
gotta go
tight.
for the Twitter clips. Yeah,
of course.
It's like me with my Darkrai. I always have to go for the field phase optimal, which is like back X into like the JY, into the JA.
Yeah.
I have to do it. Like it doesn't matter if I miss it like 8 times out of 10. If I land those 2 times, I'm happy as pig and shit. It's like it's such a cool combo. And I'll do the back X to reset the field phase PSP so I can do it again.
You see, you got to do the. You just got to only pick Darkrai against tall characters, because then it's a really easy combo, right? That's the key. It's you're like, okay, no problem. But then you play against like a Pikachu, and you're like, oh, do I want to try this? The timing is like frame tight to hit such a short character with this, and you try anyway, and then you lose. But it's worth it because that's a tight combo.
Or if you play against Blastoise, because Blastoise has not a completely different route, but it's a different route, and I always forget it. Because Blastoise is just a sizable lad. Like, you just get hit by it all the time.
I didn't even know there was a different route.
Yeah, because when you do like the JY, like if you have the net, like neutral net, Blastoise is too big, so you get double hits and then it just flips out. It's crazy. So you have you have to do double JY, and you have to throw the net so far out that Blastoise doesn't get hit by it.
That's pretty funny. I love that combo though. The like the freeze into the side Y into like it's just cool. It's too cool. I remember the first time on that combo, I was like, yo, what is this? Like field phase combos, like for real? Like this is not Pokken. This is not the Pokken I knew. I should have played Darkrai more. I might have been decent at the game, but I love
In Another Universe was my main, 100%. In Another Universe, in a universe where I'm actually a patient player, Darkrai is my main.
That's actually a question I love to ask people is if you could go back in time, right? You go back in time, let's say to the start of DX, right? And I'm going to ask all this to chat too, as well as we're getting the next game set up. If you could go back in time and you now had 0 skill with your current main, right? 0 skill, and you could choose any character to start with again and play, who would it be? Because I know that there's a lot of people that would totally change their answer, and it wouldn't be the character that they're like as well known for. Definitely, well, I might change mine, but mine's weird because I didn't have a main to begin with. So it's like who would you go back and play? Lemon says Libre. Okay. I don't like you anymore. I'm sorry.
Well, I said for DX, mine would definitely be Darkrai, but actually for Wii U, mine would have been Garchomp instead of Weavile. I just couldn't get my head around Release X at the start.
I still can't.
I mean, like, to be fair, I still really can't either. Like, I'm surprised during my entire like career playing Pokken, I haven't like just gone full tilt and walked off stage after dropping the Release X. I think it's because I just don't go for it when I'm on stage. So I'm like, you know what? I don't want to walk off stage and make a fool of myself. But regardless, it looks like we're jumping straight into winners finals here. Actually getting back to the game. Antwerp versus Santa. It's a battle of the tertiaries.
Yeah, but already Santa looking super clean, getting the full CADC through. I guess technically it's like CARC, right? Like it's not CADC, but I'm not going to say the correct thing. I am not like...
Either way, it's
Kark? Okay. Nice Kark. Oh, that connected? What the awkward jump Y stuff? Oh, this is weird. This is all awkward stuff.
Oh, Santa's going for the absolute schmixturization here on Antwerp. Managing to get the bug bite. Oh, we're trying for another one? Nah, Antwerp's ready for that shit.
I appreciate the attempt, though. I mean, when you're this much of a lead, you might as well go for like the morale damage option. And that's the morale damage option. What? One hit of the CA? Another U-turn. I bet we see another U-turn. I bet we see it.
Oh, has to be careful with that 4X though. Yeah, we're going to see the best clear come out. Antwerp actually kind of in a one-touch situation here if it's a really good hit. Ooh. It's not going to be enough, I don't think, but that is going to shut down the Snivy call. Oh, no, wait, sorry. Wrong. Oh, yeah, Snivy call. They're both running Snivy. I was looking at the wrong side. I was looking at the wrong side of the screen. Whoop.
Broken clock is right, 2 times a day. As long as they're both using the same support, you're fine. You can look at the wrong side of the screen. And yeah, it is down for a little bit, and that would have been big right there. It's not going to be enough with this grab, I don't think. So one more guess. That sniping would have been really good for Oki right there, too. Ooh, CARC's through. Is that going to be it? Yes, very nice. Santa Scizor is looking better and better every single week. It's actually looking mad disgusting right now.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't need the Kara cancels at the moment. Ooh, immediate Lapras call, just trying to close the distance there. Admit to the CA, why not? So nice that he tried twice.
Yeah, it's kind of scary to do that. Forward Y or Fury Cutter are both like really good at stuffing out that CA in like any situation, but if you do it sparingly enough, just like that, it is perfect. And Santa's really running away with this one more than last time. Yeah, not a huge combo here. Can at least get the jab combo. I'm kind of curious why Ant is always going for the 2Y. It's a little bit less, and you do get a nice advantage from the end of it, but I mean, you can just do it regardless. All right, nice. Even things up.
For like the faster frames, right? The I-11 off of the 2Y. I think he's just trying to like challenge buttons, especially trying to challenge CA with a low profile move.
Well, that one was off of a JX that hit, so.
Yeah.
So it was just like a full combo. You can confirm. Ooh,
maybe
just 1-2Y. Like it. Yeah, I think he just didn't believe. Just needs to be a little bit more comfortable, but he's doing really well right now. Has burst.
Yeah, that's
Santa
a punish.
not burst. Not even punish. Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. Tied it up one round apiece.
Yeah, that is not a safe support to call. It's, I mean, it recovers really quickly, but if they have something like, for example, that's a ranged burst attack or like a super fast advancing one, then you are done so. I love seeing the Lapras though. Honestly, Lapras used to be so widely used and we just never see it anymore, but it's still so good.
Oh yeah, you get insane chip if it hits, it's mad damage and it deletes projectiles. It's absolutely a crucial support if you want to close the distance here. Especially against a character like the Decidueye that might even like to do Spirit Shackle round start.
Good patience from Ant. So much patience. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh no. What kind of punish is that? U-turn? Was that just like, oh yeah, you're going to DP, I'm going to DP you back? Of all the punishes that were possible, U-turn was like the worst.
Shades of Dynahole, I guess. Alright, we are going to get the jab 1-2 into the Flying Stance, or Soaring Stance JX. The CA, just a like CA, going to avoid the Snivy ever so slightly.
Casual half-screen CA, no big deal. Pretty good character.
Oh, into the Schmix with the Bug Bite. Gonna get the corner swap as well. Sets up the Lapras for the Oki. Oh, I tried to go for the Strike Throw mix. Anto wasn't budging, but that should close it out. It does.
I'm telling you, Santa's is looking so good on this Scizor. I think there might be a chance that Ant switches, honestly. Not that Ant's looking bad with the Decidueye, but like I said, it feels to me still like there's a little bit of like a lack of comfortability in some situations where like I think he's like questioning some things. Looks like he's gonna stick with it. I mean, it was pretty close, so I get it, and we're still in just winners finals. But maybe this is where you learn to be comfortable, right? Is in these tournament sets.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Antwerp's definitely got the comeback factor as well. The Decidueye is definitely there. I've seen it in like offline settings. It can actually put a lot of work in, but I don't think he's played against a Scizor too much outside of James Bell, who plays a completely different type of Scizor. So there's like player matchup that's definitely happening here. And Santa is honestly very unpredictable as a player. Like you just can't guess what he's about to do.
Yeah, it's a very, very different style than that or Dino, of course. Dino, see that somebody said in chat, but that U-turn would have worked if it was Dino. That U-turn would have been 100%.
Oh, absolutely.
The staples, the easy button that never took off. I really wanted to key that as the easy button. Do y'all have Staples, the company in Australia?
I don't think so. If it is, it's not very well known.
Bummer. It's an office supply store here, and their whole gimmick is that it's like the easy button, and they press a red button and they get whatever they need. And I don't know. Somebody will get that joke. Oh, see through everything? No way.
such a good button on Sizzle. Alright, we are going to see the best play coming out from Antwerp, working with Rage Buff, so a lot of damage potential on the board. Trying to find his way in with these CAs, no dice. Ooh, manages to get it with the Rising JY. Going to get the full corner carry. We're just going to close it out with the burst. Nice combo. No, it drops!
Oh, yeah, that's really tough to do. That's going to connect. Oh, there was an extra hit on there. That might have been a 2Y or like a bullet punch conversion maybe, but didn't try for it, understandably. Nobody really goes for those conversions.
Yeah. Nice Lapras ball on the Versiclair as well. This is going to catch? No.
Oh, just straight up homing. Very nice. Yeah, I love the reversal Lapras call on burst because it looks like it's gonna whiff, and unless you've dealt with it before, a lot of people like try to move, but it does that one meaty hit, so it always gives you that advantage. It's a lot like Snivy, right? Like you can call either of them on the burst declare, and you're pretty good. You might be able to extended state it, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, but then you obviously run the risk of like potentially getting hit by the follow up, right? So it's very tricky.
Yeah.
Ooh, actually low profile. Oh, good stuff from Antwerp. Actually low profile in the CA there.
Oh, weird way to do that. Could have gotten just a ground punish right there. Oh, the ARC's through.
Santa not with the life lead at the moment, but it's going to make that life lead with the U-turn into the follow-up as well. Tries to catch with a bullet punch, burst clear. Antwerp has to be extremely careful here. The Lapras is going to connect. Does go for the this should work.
Lapras might hit. Yep.
Such a massive hurtbox on Lapras.
I know. I was ready for it to hit. That has happened to me before, plenty of times. That thing is giant. If there was a hitbox viewer in this game, that would be one of the biggest moves that I would like to see the hitbox on, because that thing hits forever. Also, it has like the least scaling of almost any support if it actually hits. So if somebody's ready for it and gets the combo, you can get like, for example, like Bullet Seed. Okay, there we go. We're gonna see the counter pick. Understandable. This is the time to do it.
Yeah, this is why clearly not working out here. Probably a little bit too fresh, as you said. It is a character that Antwerp has practiced before, but maybe not so much against the Sizzle, like I said before. But we definitely know the Chandelier is tried and true, can make it work here.
Yeah, this can be a really weird match though too. This can be a really similar thing to what we saw from the guard, where there's some weird angles where even like, for example, like aerial ace can work in situations where you wouldn't expect it to, because there's a long recovery on the end of all the shandy things, but it takes a lot of experience. And yo, we get the overheat already. Okay, here's what it is, okay? We're seeing Antwerp play for Dyna. Dyna's playing for Antwerp. We're seeing, there was somebody else. We're seeing Do play for Antwerp when he's playing the Sigui. Everybody switched controllers around. It's like a shuffle tournament.
Yeah, everybody's all in the same spot right now. They actually never left London. They're all there. Somehow Dyna made his way there too.
Dyna's a secret boss.
Absolutely.
Shao Kahn needs to play him, but probably ran away because Dyna's so scary. It's understandable. Wow, raw 2x, or sorry, 6x. Not 2x.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage too. One touch situation for both players. Oh, the CADC is the grab. Santa sitting on match point. Is this going to be a clean 3-0? We don't like 3-0s in hold forward, Antwerp. Fucking pick your shit up, fam. Get good real quick.
Just zone. Come on, play lame. Nobody wants to see rush down. Nobody wants to see overheats. That's Dyna's job.
Exactly. You ain't Dyna. Alright, good flame burst. To jump in.
We want to see some lame gameplay here. There we go. 6 Smogs in one phase. Not enough. More Smogs next time.
Yeah, this is definitely a much more comfortable Antwerp right here. Nice block on the sideway as well. Going to get the Smog for the corner swap as well. 2Y. Ooh, we got them bomb conversions.
Not enough, not quite. It's a mix here. Ooh, the burst. That's risky, actually. Could have saved that for next round. I mean, there's a lot of life to make back. But it's doable, or was doable. Fun fact about this matchup that it makes it really obnoxious is, you know, Smog is like, Smog triggers the Smog that's on the ground when it gets eliminated, and the run from Scizor eliminates the Smog for, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people here know that, but maybe some don't, and it's really obnoxious. So you literally cannot like run through the Smog, or it blows up and it hits you, and you feel like an idiot. Nice overheat.
Yeah, I kind of respect the attempt to commit to the 6XX there. You might be able to get over the overheat, but yeah, it's just a little bit too quick there. I guess the hit stop kind of messes it up.
Yeah, and at minimum you get more hits into the red armor, so it is actually like damage. so it makes a lot of sense. Super smart. Oh, just jumped over. Oh, try to make something.
All right, this shouldn't be because of the attack debuff.
The debuffs are going to be the biggest thing, though, and then going back to fields, right? Like, this could end in this field alone with the defense. Although that attack debuff is actually lasting forever on Ant. It's still there.
Yeah, try to go for the Flame Burst just to deny that meter a little bit more, and the Beyblade's going to close it out. All right, Antwerp with a game on the board.
No 3-0s. You got your wish.
Good.
All right, so do you want to see the game 5?
Nah, we can go 3-1. Let's.
All right.
No, I'm kidding. I love to see game 5. I love watching these two play because it's kind of like who was it earlier, right? I think it was like Antwerp and Middenay, right? Where you've got like Antwerp, who I said is like very calculated and like understands where his like spots are, where he can press buttons. And Middenay's like, I'll just press this button and it'll work. Don't worry about it. Santa can be very much like that as well. Santa's got the knowledge to play the game in a very intelligent way, but he's also got the Unger brain to just mash buttons.
That's
it's like
the scariest thing.
Medley. Yeah, it's the perfect medley of two players.
Oh, that's going to be a ton of damage. Yeah, look at that. With the defense debuff, that's one of the scariest things in the game. But that's a chunky amount of life, of course, on Scizor. Okay, this is actually really, really all bad right now for Santa. Nothing's going well. Life is tough. Oh, wait. Life is... Oh, never mind. Still tough. Even worse than before, yeah.
That's a perfect. Yep. Yeah, Antwerp's just, I'm just going to play lame, I'm going to play full screen, and you got to find your way in, buddy. I don't know how you're going to do it, but good luck. Oh, the Beyblade.
Not the first Shanley Perfect that we saw on stream, though, so Ant's really just trying to steal the, the style of Dyna, I think.
Yeah.
Ooh, that Hex was a little bit short. Ooh, from behind! The actual backwards hitbox making that work, surprisingly.
Right,
nice, good tech. Honestly, like Bullet Punch is a really good tech. Oh, critical. No buffs to steal. Imagine if it stole debuffs too. That'd be terrible.
I feel like that at one point there was a patch where it still debuffs, and they're like, no, we can't actually keep this in the game. In a base position.
Oh, that's gonna connect. That's a punish. Yep, guaranteed. And that should be enough. Yeah, okay, the debuffs even call off then.
Oh shit, alright. That was quick.
Yeah, that was way too fast for a Shandy game. I guess when hexes start landing, that's what happens. When the ranged grappler gaming starts running away with things. Alright, game 5. Who do you think wins this? Let's the chat is gambling. I want the Gamba. I don't know.
Wins this. I think Santa clutches this out. Santa's got an amazing clutch factor as well.
Oh my!
I actually don't know now because this is fucking.
Can we just go to the next game? Can we just go to losers semis or whatever?
Yeah.
I don't know. Need to see this.
Slash is just all that for this fucking game. We don't have to worry about it. Both players. I'll DQ both players. Hold on. Let me open the challenge real quick.
Can we just rewatch the DNF Duel tournament?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. All right. So Santa is the not. This is actually one of the closest to the shinies, I would say, actually. Which was almost none, right? But I love shiny Shandies, so I'm a big fan. And Ant gets the advantage here, but not the game advantage because defense debuff already and getting cornered. What is this offensive Shandy?
This is what I'm talking about. Santa's the character with the player with the knowledge, but also the brain of the Ongo. Oh, we're going to see a Rotom Call. I don't think we're going to see the Chandelier jump, but you know what? That laser's going to close it out. Santa on match point. That was quick. I had no idea what the fuck just happened, Chef. I don't know.
And now Antwerp's playing for both these players. This is both Antwerp. Antwerp is Antwerp. Now, this is really good, honestly. Santa's Shandy's extremely well. Specifically in the mirror, is this something that maybe he's practiced? I have honestly no idea what's going on.
I don't know who he would get the practice off of, but Antwerp with the advantage at the moment, keeping Santa in the corner. Tries to back away, catch a button. Ooh, good Hex. Gonna get the knockdown. Oh, no, sorry, not a knockdown. Not without the debuff.
Yeah, the restand's kind of scary, though, sometimes, honestly. Oh, critical. No debuffs, but again, no knockdown. So you can walk forward. Oh my, they both went. That was actually just bad timing by Santa right there. Just didn't do it fast enough.
Single brain cell.
They air traded the laser first hit, so nobody got knocked down. I don't ever want to see this mirror ever again.
Whoever loses this, I hope they lose in the losers finals. We do not want to see this run back. Oh, Antwerp trying to slide into the DMs. Going to call the Burst Eclair here. Final flicker coming out from Santa. It's not going to catch. We got the punish. And keeping it simple going into the final flicker.
I think that should be it. I'm pretty confident in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just pure jump X is not going to scale that much.
Negligible, yeah. No!
Oh, wow, okay. Apparently jump X scales a lot, and we just didn't know.
Oh no, I like this Antwerp. Oh, low stance? Yo, so clean from Antwerp. Low stance in that laser, and then following up with a laser of his own.
This could work, though. This pick could work. The rotate is not the worst thing in the world. Oh, shield break? Yeah, I felt it. I felt it. Nice CD backwards.
Yeah. Another backdash. Antwerp is ready for these homing twos. Oh, I wasn't ready for that fully charged laser, though. Managed to connect with the JY.
That was 100% a read on the hex. That wasn't just like a check.
Yeah.
Oh, this is such a weird mirror. Honestly, though, this mirror is kind of interesting. This is not really like playing a fighting game. This is like playing like... I don't know. I'm going to think of what it is later. It's like playing tanks or worms if anybody's played those games.
Yeah, I can definitely see it.
You're shooting stuff at angles at each other. Oh, that's not going to connect, I don't think. Just chip, yeah.
No. Oh, Battle of the Smart Santa wins out.
One mix.
Oh, that's a big button.
It's a different type of laser, and somehow Santa's mirror counter pick worked in Game 5 and prevented the reverse sweep. I don't know how it happened. I don't know anything anymore, but it worked.
I did not enjoy that Game 5, Chef. I'm sorry.
I honestly, I kind of enjoyed it, but
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I don't know how much more of the Shandy Mirror I ever want to watch in my entire life, but hey, you know what? It worked. I didn't even know that Santa played Shandy like that, to be honest. I don't know if I've ever seen the Shandy, but Santa plays kind of a million characters now. It's weird. It seems like a while back it used to be like, oh yeah, you know, Santa only plays like 1 or 2 characters, and now it's like, yeah, just every character. It's a training arc.
Yeah, I was going to say, didn't Santa have Chandelure as part of his 3v3 team? Because I know he had Empoleon and Krogunk.
Was Shandy the last one? Did I not know that?
Shandy was the last one. I don't know, because...
I thought it was like...
Well, Santa wasn't really on stream, unfortunately, I don't think. I don't think he was even on stream for LCQ, so yeah. But I'm pretty sure it's one of his, yeah, one of his 3v3 characters. Apparently, I look like a tomato, according to Cooper. Sorry, I look like a tomato. That's because I've been drinking rum non-stop since 1 p.m., my friend.
Here, I can make myself more red to help. Wait, is this gonna work? I know. I can't do it. Oh god.
Nice.
There we go. It didn't really work, but I'm just trying to match you, Dan. I'm just trying to.
It's all good.
I'm just trying to help out here.
Honestly, I
it's all that counts.
a ton shirt on to match your Cramorant shirt. I'm not gonna lie.
That would have been good. Would have been good. But here we go. Losers semis. Only one person getting the top 3. It's the Koopa Dyna rematch, right? This was.
Yes, it is. Right? Yep, it is actually a run back, and Dyna's fully committing to the Chandelure for this matchup. It looks like. Well, actually getting stuffed out of the hex by the 5-way. Gonna get bitch slapped for his troubles. This is Dyna hole. Nice dash route into the... I love to see it.
You gotta expect it at this point. You gotta. But... Yeah. Oh, and gonna get rid of the debuffs faster. I don't even know what that move is called, technically. I don't know if it has a name.
I think we call it Tater Dance. I just like to consider it as Dyna hole twerking on his opponent, not gonna lie.
It looks like a dab to me. I thought it was a dab always.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, Dyna would definitely dab. That's definitely a Dyna move.
I think we'll reconsider it. We'll reconsider it being the Dyna dab. Oh, that could be Hex, actually. Backdash Hex, I think? Oh, that was not Backdash Hex. That was a lot of damage.
Yeah, it didn't angle the Magical Leaf properly, unfortunately, from Cooper's side, so not going to get the most amount of damage off of that Dragonite Core, but a lot regardless. Okay, good spacing coming out from Dyna hole, trying to keep that mid-range.
9 seconds left. Oh, maybe he could have hexed right there. Actually, we saw it a little bit before with the minimize. But wait, 2 seconds left. Is that a life lead? Is it the life lead? That's so close.
Yeah.
It is. Wow, clutch. I'm telling you, Dyna's Shandy is looking for real serious. This is sick to see.
This is the Wii U main day one, I think. Unless Dyna can correct me if he's in chat, but I'm pretty sure this is the main. It's definitely a character that's done me in a few times, to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen him play the Shandy since literally the first time I saw him. It was the Shandy, dashing up and overheating some Japanese player. I can't remember who it was, Taratara, I think. But I don't know, it looks like better than I've ever seen it, for sure. Just slapped down to the floor.
Just do that. Did he just backdash the 6X into Dyna Heat? What was that? It didn't work, but I don't know, that was weird.
Oh, is it turned around? No, it didn't. Not quite. Oh, safe though somehow. Miracle.
What is that hurtbox on Chandelure from Final Flicker? That was a skinny hitbox if I ever saw one.
Yeah, it needs to like trade hitboxes with Lapras, I think. Oh my gosh, that was so much damage on the corner. Walk all the way up in the grass. All right, that works. That works. Unnecessary bullying right there.
Dyna with the resource advantage here. Koopa is going to pick up the nugget. Ah, the classic Dyna Bombo. Homie 1 into Homie 2. You love to see it.
Oh, the charge. Nice back dash. Dyna's back dash has been, well, I say it right there again, have been really good, but this, okay, if it's just repeating over and over, eventually it's the overheat. Oh my gosh, these two are trolling each other at this point. And the dab.
Alright, Dyna dab into the laser, gonna get the phase shift, build up the rest of that meter potentially. Ooh, nice hex. We've got best
do like 0 damage.
We'll try to catch something with a JY, but not close enough. Cooper gonna dash their way in. Nice little bombo, sets up the psychic.
Oh, didn't do anything.
Yo, what?
They caught like her spirit, like her soul in the back of her body. That was weird. Ooh, okay, nice. That is a really nice way to chip right there. This could be over this phase. Yep, and 1 laser and Dyna taking game number 1.
Do you reckon like Guard's little like heart chest thing is like Namaya's boobs from Grand Blue, like the hitbox? Like it just extends out just a little bit. I reckon that's what's happening there. That's how that hex hit.
I'll believe it. I'll believe it. It's I don't even know what that thing is. Is it like a crystal? Is it like a leaf? It's like a cherry blossom, right? Like I don't even know. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Can we get some guard experts in chat?
I don't know what.
Oh no! Oh no!
All I know is it's very like it's supposed to be like a sensitive part of Gardevoir according to the law.
Well, I gotta say, I did just read what Du said. If Dyna wins this, all of top 3 could be Shandy.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I'm gonna need you to be a homie real quick. That's a good start with the forward Y.
We believe in Koopa right now. Honestly, I like this deck. We're gonna see more Smogs. Dyna was trying for a lot of like 5 Ys, but should have just been throwing out Smogs a little bit earlier. That's why there was all those CADC forwards. Oh no! Oh. Didn't get anything off of it though.
Alright, follow the E-ball into another guard break. No meter from Dynahole here. Gonna get the overheat, but you're kind of okay with that as Koopa. You get sent back to full screen, gets to avoid, and actually catches with the JY. Good stuff.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, hey, you just gotta do the overheat, you know? It was too tough of a road to come back from. You gotta try it. It worked. It puts fear in their hearts, at least. Shield break? Yep, that's gonna be shield break.
So many shield breaks happening in this set right here. We've had the last 40 seconds.
We're seeing so many like full jump A's from Koopa. I love that punish that we saw earlier from Dyna, but we're not seeing it anymore. We're just like swings into the ball. Okay, this is a true zoning game. We are getting some projectile gaming in here. Punish, nice.
Yeah. Gets the corner position. The dive kick gonna find its way in for Koopa. Sets up the E-ball in the field phase. Follows it. Yeah, gonna go for the best clear. Nice get off me button. Koopa not letting up on the pressure though. Yeah. Definitely working out. Ah, nice saw in the air with the JR.
Yeah, and then of course a third jump X. That was like 3 or 4 jump X's in one round, and it just took the entire thing. So this is still loser semis, so it should be 2 out of 3, right?
Yes, this will be best 2 out of 3. So we are going into the third and final game.
All right, will we see 3 Shandys? Is it gonna happen? Chat, do we want to see Shandy gaming for the rest of tonight? Or do we want to actually, I mean, honestly, is it any better to see guard Shandy? Is that any better?
I mean,
what happened to OCE?
Diversity, right? I don't know.
You remember when it was fun to watch OCE and it wasn't all zoners? What happened? So sad. Just kidding.
I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. Bergie's not here. Fuck Bergie. It's Bergie's fault.
We need some Weavile gaming to cancel out all these Shandys. Where are you at, Dan?
Where am I at? Mate? I'm washed. What do you mean? What sticks? My sticks don't work, my friend. My sticks are busted. I'm a mixed box player now.
Ah. Not legal for the official tour, excuse you.
Yeah.
What if they bring it back?
I'll make it legal, don't you worry about that, fam.
Ooh, charge 5x. That's a good way to start things off for Dyna. Not a move that he's been using. A little bit of range for the jump Y, but they're playing that spacing game real well now. So much patience from Dyna, I say, as he gets hit, but blocks the Dazzling Gleam.
Yeah, lots of armor frames coming out from Cooper here. Once again, I love the way that Cooper follows that E-ball in the homing. Managing to set up a nice little cheeky guard break. Oh, that's actually going to connect off of the magical leap too. Very smart from Dynahole.
Oh, good Hex right there, actually.
Ah, nuts.
Yeah, this is tough. This is looking a lot like the first time that these two played, where in the final game it was like Dyna was looking a lot less active, I guess. Cooper just getting like a handle on things. But I love to see the Magneton hit. Okay, and the homing's gonna connect. Things are going okay.
Alright. Does have to be wary of those magical leaps. If you're not gonna Magneton it, you should probably try and look for the CA at least, just to armor through all of it. This should catch. Ooh, no, very slightly misses. Unfortunate. Yo, the guard break though.
No. It was a great forward dash through the projectile and then just immediately getting guard broken. Kind of a heartbreaker. Ooh, the Hex out of the minimize.
We just challenge. Why not? Nice laser. Into another Hex. Alright, we're starting the schmixturization.
Full screen grappler, let's go. Full screen 50-50s, let's go. Oh, weird trade, awkward. Oh no!
Yeah, Shot Soul Power. Too many levels. Alright, we are going to see the burst declare. Yep. Burst on burst
declare. Cooper really wants to end this.
This Alright, good block. Still have to be careful though.
That's gonna connect. That's gonna connect.
Yeah. Alright, we are going to a final round, I guess. Oh, wait, maybe not.
I feel confident this will kill. I feel confident.
Oh, I don't know. Alright, yeah, cool.
Okay. I would have been really sad if that didn't. Alright, the Dragonite is available, but we haven't seen the Dragonite used almost at all. And wow, they're playing this super close first field phase.
Yeah, trying to
see zoning?
Set the stage for that nugget. Dyna managed to pick it up, but Cooper winning in the field phase.
Oh, I think Dyna's starting to understand when to laser more. There's the Dragonite. Oh,
yeah.
Unfortunate time.
Too slow.
If it wasn't something with so much phase shift points. How did Cooper get burst again? Oh, this is tough. This is really tough. Oh, this is gonna avoid it. It should. Oh no, there's a jump X, but it wasn't the full. It wasn't the full thing.
Yeah, no animation. Alright, Dyna's just going to try and waste the rest of this burst timer. Manages to minimize through the store power.
Alright, burst should be ending. Dyna didn't take that much damage. He's probably not going to get burst himself. Oh no, speaking of a lot of damage, that could have maybe been it. Okay, gets the tag, has to fly his way out of this corner. Oh! Yeah,
Cooper just trying to play for the full screen advantage here. Oh, trying to find the hexes. Oh, slides into the DMs. Cooper is going to make it to top 3 yet again with the Gardevoir. No 3 Shandies, unfortunately.
No 3 Shandies. That would have been one heck of a way to end hold forward. But honestly, it was just pixels off from the 2 different hexes there. Really good movement by Koopa at the end to not be within that range. because that was really close to working. And the 2Y, honestly, I'm almost a little bit surprised we didn't see more 2Y, because it was working really well, like going under the 5Ys from Shandy and just like getting into that little close-up spot. And of course, you get the combo from that max range too. So I feel like I'm surprised we didn't see that more, but of course it worked really well in the end. But good stuff. It's weird that was like almost the exact copy of their winners bracket match. Like, you know, like close game to game, and then going to the final round of game 3, and then it's like Dyna might have it, and then Dyna just doesn't have it. It just gets like aggressed to death. But good stuff. Yeah, so now we're gonna have to see that matchup maybe a lot more. No, honestly, we're probably not gonna see it in losers finals, right? We're probably gonna go back to the Scizor. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's losers final, so it should be Cooper versus Antwerp if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, because Santa took a 3-0. If I
no 3 game 5 with the Shandy, but that's why I got mixed. I got mixed.
True. Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, Shandy won, so there must be Santa in losers finals. No, I'm an idiot. It was the other Shandy that won. They can't do that to me. They can't do this to me anymore. No. But yeah, so we are gonna see Ant. You're right. So we could see this matchup, actually, depending on what Ant wants to do. I mean, Decision Y, I feel like does pretty well against Guard, so we'll see if that's the pick, at least for the start, right? Like, we might see, like, game, for the first 2 games, and if they're losses, then we're going to see the switch to Shandy again or something like that, or something else, but probably, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the Decision Y at all. Did they? No, they didn't play before. No, yeah, because one of them been knocking the losers. So this is the first time they'll be playing this tournament, at least.
Yeah. I mean, like, Antwerp's another player that has like a plethora of characters under his belt. Obviously, he's got the Sceptile, he's got the Marchamp and the Chandelure. We've been seeing the Decidueye tonight, but his Pika apparently is kind of sick. Not gonna lie, that's what I've heard. There's also a Gardevoir, so we might even see the mirror for game 1. Antwerp's known to do a cheeky little mirror here and there, so it's definitely up there.
Everybody in OC is just gonna end up playing all the same characters. It's gonna be like all the same character pool, and you're just gonna like roll a die and see what you get in a matchup, or everybody will just mirror each other in the end. It'll just be entirely mirrors. You can do like entirely like one character tournament, and it would end up working out okay.
Yeah,
you could do an all Shandy tournament.
I mean, like, I'm pretty sure we've done an all Lucario tournament at some point, because everybody played Lucario in Wii U days, and it was the bane of my fucking existence because I hated that character so much.
It's so weird that we see like no Lucarios anymore. It's like actually bizarre to me. It used to be that like half of the like tournament players would be using Lucario, and it was just like, yes, I know the Lucario matchup, I know the Lucario matchup. Yep. Okay, I know you're gonna burst and you're gonna kill me in 2 hits. It's cool. And nowadays it's like, oh, a Lucario. It's like, what happened to this game? It's still just as scary as it was, but I think people, they like their other cheap stuff.
Yeah, well, there's that. I think Lucario is also just like visually a very boring character to watch, in my opinion. Don't shoot me, don't shoot the messenger. Like, because it's just like your standard, like, like fighting game character, like your Shoto, right? Like Lucario, like Ryu, right?
I mean, I like the animations, but once you fought enough Lucario, you're like, yes, I know exactly what you're doing right now. Like, I don't want to sit through this attack. I don't want to sit through this burst grab anymore, So, I mean, I think they're cool because it kind of looks like, it's like a martial artist. It's tight, but it gets a little old, for sure.
Yeah, and I think, like, at least when it comes to OC, we've just picked, it's sort of like the thing, I won't even say OC, I'll just say, like, Australia in general, we've always picked sort of, like, low tier, mid tier, or quirky characters. Like, we've always, like, I've picked up the Weavile, and then, obviously Antwerp started with Pikachu and then got Sceptile. I mean, I guess they weren't really quirky characters, but then you got, like, James Bell, who plays literally every character under the sun. I mean, like, Blastoise, the sizable lad, like, the Blastoise character, the Blastoise player, I should say, sorry. And then obviously Santa with Empoleon. It's just...
Yeah. It's definitely the weird region, right? Or at least it was. Everybody started picking up better characters, which is good, right? But yeah, it's definitely like the region that I watched to learn a lot of these weird characters and like see what they actually play like.
I think everyone has a Pocket Krogunk, at least.
I mean, everybody can have a Pocket Krogunk if they're lucky with jump A's, right? You can have a tournament-winning Pocket Krogunk. Just get lucky.
True.
That was disgusting, though. If anybody hasn't...
I spent like a month learning the swim loops, so I definitely have a Pocket Krogunk.
Yo, they're fun. They're really fun, and they're honestly super damaging. I said this before, but I think Krogunk might get the most damage off of a jab in the game without the wall. I think. I could be wrong on that. I think I think like Mutator said I was wrong, but I don't know who would get more, because that combo is like over 200 damage, I'm pretty sure, without a wall from just a jab. If anybody in chat can think of anybody who can get more damage than that, let me know.
Yeah, I think if you do like the one that has the least amount of PSP, it ends up being like 200, 220 damage, like around that range. And it's coast to coast as well.
Yeah, like it's like guaranteed, but I can't think of anybody else. I mean, you're usually gonna get a wall eventually for a lot of the jab combos, but I don't know.
I was so close. So like, I like messing around with Blaziken, right? Blaziken's sort of like my very first secondary character, and for like a couple of days ago, I was like, surely there's some shit you can do with the jump cancels, because you can jump cancel jab, right? Like 5Y, 5YY, and I almost found like a PSP-less like corner carry off of 5YY jump JY. You can't do it. I don't know if I don't have like the execution to do it, or if it's just not possible. But you can get like a nice corner carry off of like the jab combo into a jump cancel JY. It's so sick.
I know you can do like, I think you can do like 5YYY, like the full string into jump cancel air dash into that, like 2 loops of it, right? But it like lowers the damage overall. Yeah. But I think it's more corner carry. But I didn't know about 2 jabs. That's very
I haven't been able to get it. I haven't been able to get it. I think it might be, you might be able to do it in burst, because your jab changes, like it's multi-hit. But again, I don't have the execution to do it. I can't do like optimal Mewtwo IAD loops, like instant air dash JY loops with the 2X. I can't do it, so hopefully there's a better player out there that's like tried to do something with Blaziken. Because the jump cancel is just like never used, I feel. It's just like, just do blaze kicks and EX overheat and hope you win.
Yeah, I know. Jump cancel is super good. I'm a big fan of the Shadow Mewtwo 6X jump cancel combos. I fish for them way too much, but I like, all I do in that with that character is I just like 6X at people in duel, and then I just jump back. And then if it hits, I'm like, I'm gonna go for the cool air dash combo. And if it doesn't hit, I'm like, I'm gonna fade away, jump back into flamethrower. I'm cool, and it never works. They always like, I don't know, C8 or something. But I like jump cancels in general. I feel like they're super cool, and they're really good in this game, because like if somebody CAs, you can jump cancel out and then not do anything, and then makes a CA whiff usually. So I'm a big fan of it. But yeah, we never see anybody play like that kind of game with Blaziken, which is surprising. Like, we don't ever see the straight up jump cancels. I
know if you get like a 8Y starter off of Blaziken, you can go coast to coast and do 21 hits, and it's like 230 damage. Because you just do 8Y, JY, and then you just loop that over and over again.
Yeah, I mess with that. That's kind of tough. Like, that can be really tough, because the 8Y is kind of a slow startup, but yeah, I've done that before. The Blazing combos are really cool, and you never see them because all you see is just like flame kick or blaze kick, and then just like that and over and then grab, and then you just never see any of the combos. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. I wonder if you can do something with Poplio, but that's a discussion for another time. It looks like we are going to be jumping into losers finals, folks. It's going to be a Chandelure versus a Gardevoir. Antwerp playing for all the marbles here, folks.
All the same matchups, all the time. Yeah, get your Gambas in now.
All right.
We should count the number of projectiles. No, I'm just kidding. I would get tired very quickly doing that.
All right. Somebody put 1.5k, 1.6k on Antwerp. I'm going to put 1.6k on Cooper. All right. I'm ready.
Wait to see who gets the first hit. I mean, actually, I already got the first hit.
And got the first hit before I even hit confirm. Right. Cooper trying to fight back. Ooh, we've actually got the Mega Ray on deck for Cooper here.
I honestly love Mega Ray. I'm a big Mega Ray fan. And yeah, look at this. It's going to do so much damage. Oh, it shifted before the full damage. That was
very
lucky.
Fortunate for Antwerp, yeah. Alright, nice confirm off from the Magical Leaf into the dive kick. Immediate Burst Declare. Antwerp trying to regain a little bit of HP and hopefully close this out here.
Oh, that should be that. Oh, is that gonna work? Wow, it did.
Oh, wow. That was very lucky. You know what? That's a God of War hurt box if I ever saw one right there.
I was really, really certain that was going to go the wrong way for the burst. I was really scared about that, but good stuff from Ant. Good confirm.
Yeah, Antop was ready.
You just gotta believe in your Pokemon and give
I can't believe how fast he got burst, though. He played that like a Libre. Like, oh yeah, we're going to win one phase, and we're going to burst you in the corner, and then mix you to death. Weird stuff.
40% off Whimsical as well, like the cheer skill, right?
Yeah, probably. Oh, weird JX. Hitting an air-to-air JX with guard is like the weirdest looking thing ever. Just slapping him down on the ground and she like slowly falls.
Alright, we're gonna play full screen pressure here. Is Cooper. And so trying to close the distance. Yeah, probably wants to try and make that mid-range happen with the Hex and also the Will-O-Wisps. Oh, never mind. We're just gonna go for lasers, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that's part of the Hex mind game, right? Like,
yeah.
That's part of how you enforce it. And now double debuff, so Hex is, oh, corner, nice. Oh, I didn't quite get the follow-up. What is this corner pressure? And he's playing a super, super aggressive Shandy right now, and it's working. I mean, it's working, can't say anything about it, but surprising. Seriously, it feels like we're like Libre versus guard.
Yeah, I think it's one of those situations where Antwerp's very much aware that Cooper likes to press the CA button quite a bit when in a sticky situation, so trying to use all those counter-piercing moves where possible, close out the round.
Yeah,
So
the
Cooper
instant
has to
jump
be
Y
Can you do like J7X on whiff if you miss the J8? I feel like
I think so.
Can.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can.
Probably just like a nice option to cover in case you see the CA, you get a hit, and if not, you just fade back.
Yeah, or you can honestly just J like 9X and pressure them more if you're feeling really ballsy.
Yes, that's true. Right, yeah, Cooper's definitely going to play for this full screen range right here. Has to be careful of these lasers though, getting caught out in the air.
Yeah, beaming over the 4Y is a huge deal in this matchup, but it's not easy to time. It's not super easy to time. Oh, air to air? No, the laser didn't go up.
Alright, Magical Leaf going to get the air tech from Antwerp's side. Snivy going to get the hard knockdown, sets up the back Y, Beyblade into the round win.
Oh, cool setup. I wonder if that's like an actual intentional setup that was just a little bit too early with like the meaty charged back Y. I don't know if I've ever seen that, but it looked like it could have hit medium and plus if it was a little bit timed differently.
Yeah, Antwerp's probably definitely labbed that out for sure. Alright, looks like Cooper's going to go for the CQC here. Nice CA, going to get the dive kick. No, drops it. Very unfortunate.
Wow, and small glassing through the entire Dazzling Gleam. I actually didn't expect that. That thing is so long and nice. And that's a defense debuff. That's going to hurt. That's going to chunk.
Cooper does have to make something happen here.
Yeah, and it's just like locking down this corner game. Oh, light armor. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, go to throw out the Oh, nice. Using the Ghost Dash properties. Going to get the final flicker as well.
That's the true OCE special. Any weird way to avoid something that's possible in this game, everybody in OCE tries it. And Ants usually gets it. He did that one for Chef, he told me. Thank you. Thank you, Ants.
Yeah, I guess it's to make up for that forward dash Will-O-Wisp the other time, huh?
I guess so, I guess so. This one was genius, though. That last other one was maniacal.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't actually know the word for it.
Nah, that other one, that's literally like 15 layers of Yomi that's happened over the course of like OCE's lifespan. That's what that forward dash Will-O-Wisp was.
That's like I said, it's like when you see the Tekken players that just dash in each other's faces constantly, and you're like, how are they getting away with this? Why doesn't somebody just press something? And that's that next level, except for looking way stupider. Now that was a really great way to end that one out. I was surprised, you know, you used to see all the time the when minimized charge was shorter, we used to see the minimized through bursts, but the forward dash is a super good way to deal with it too, if it's like guard was like a slower startup on the projectile. Oh, and we're gonna see the Lapras come out this time, immediately actually, and immediately stop.
Yeah, getting stuffed up by the JY. Alright, yeah, we're going to keep playing with these 4Ys. Here is Cooper. Trying to find his way in with the projectiles. Oh no, Antwerp wasn't ready for that. I think that might have been a Spog that got stuffed out.
Yeah, like there's a bunch of options that Ant tried here. Honestly, I want to like take another page from Dinah's book earlier with the minimize through into the Hex punish. That was freaking godlike. That's a punish. Oh, that could have been hexed.
Yeah, Antwerp I don't think was ready for it. Alright, we do see the Hex. Gonna actually lock out that Rotom as well. No longer an option on the field. Oh, the Evo trading with the laser as well.
Yeah, this is a tough spot. Now, Ant's got to find some like solid hits and not trade.
Oh, nice high sense to go over the 4-way.
Oh, gets the hit. That might be enough. Oh, that would have been enough, but gets the pickup anyway. The instant JAs. It's like a very aggressive option. I really want to see what happens once that's blocked, like what the options are. But so far, it hasn't been. It's just broken CAs.
Speaking of broken CAs, we're going to get the 2x to pierce that CA into the grab. Set up the corner pressure, goes for the homing. Antwerp didn't commit to the CA there.
Oh, look at this, getting corner pressured by field face Shandy. What a weird world we live in. Oh, and a good whiff punish on the Dazzling Gleam.
Yeah, fadeaway laser, going to get the burst play coming out. Rotom call, this should trade favorably for Cooper. Gets to set up the E-ball at the very least. Just chin and grab. The classic. Alright, push back
good
with
patience.
Power. Yeah.
That's so much chip though. Are we... Oh, that should be it, I think. Yeah, chooses not to burst right there. I thought we might see the burst, but things just happened too quickly and maybe just wanted to save it for game 3.
Yeah, has full meter available. And denies the big nugget for Cooper as well. Winning the field phase as well is Antwerp, so absolutely 0 meter coming out for Cooper's side.
Yeah, really low chance that we're going to see burst available, so it'd probably be burst versus no burst at some point. Holding on to it for now, though. Trying to find a good moment to probably laser or something here. No, clipped by one hit. Not a lot of damage, but the knockdown Oki's good.
Oh, that's actually interesting that the high stance doesn't trigger Rotom. I thought it might. I guess not.
Me too. Oh my gosh, we gotta see a burst at some point. Okay. First big hit.
Yep, Flame Burst to drain a little bit more meter from Cooper's side. Alright, setting up the full screen projectiles with the Will-O-Wisp and the laser. Cooper trying to find their way in. Manages to block that
shield break.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna for sure guarantee I think that we're not gonna see the burst. That was almost built. There's been so many good situations. Ant's got a burst. What are you doing? And please just burst. Thank you. I was getting so scared.
Just a little bit. Probably just wanted to make it a little bit safer, trying to get the burst wave to hit.
I swear that's hexable. I swear you could just guarantee hex that. Maybe I'm wrong. Is that gonna whiff? It is gonna whiff. Expected landing maybe.
No, this is scary. All right, we blocked that, but hold the grip.
Oh, that's enough. Oh, no 3-0. No 3-0 at all. That was a super unfortunate dropped conversion right there. Just going immediately into the burst attack instead of letting Koopa fall just a little bit, or I don't know, just doing really anything else, right? Just not whiffing that burst right there. At least even just going for a hit and then just using the burst for chip would have been a better situation. But then Ant going super aggressive after that as well. I'm not trying to close it out with a laser, just trying to dash up overheat and a good read back Koopa. So we'll see if we can bring it back. We could be in for, with all the zoning matchups tonight, we could be in along for a long rest of the tournament still.
Absolutely. I definitely expect to see a lot of timeouts, if not in this losers finals, and definitely in the grand finals. Alright, Antwerp getting kind of lucky with the Whimsical though. Has about 20-30% meter and Snivy Claw.
Nice. Guaranteed punish on the CA. That's a good reaction. Seeing through Snivy, almost never a good option. Unless you're Scissor maybe. Then you can cheat at the game. Is that trade worth it?
Maybe, maybe not. Antwerp building a lot of meter though off of these magical leaves.
I'm fairly confident that Ant could be doing something to these Rotoms, even if it's just 2Y. That goes close enough for 2Y, I think. Ooh, that walled? That wall was really actually hard to see. That was kind of like a weird angle.
Time is halfway up.
Yeah, I think Antwerp's just fine waiting these rotoms out, to be honest. Like, especially when you have the life lead, you have no reason to go in, right?
It's true. It's true. Yeah, it hasn't been hit by Rotom yet, so it's not been the biggest threat.
I'm loving these high senses though. Does this catch? No. Jumps away, does Cooper. Both players sit in range buff. Honestly, one good hit from both players and that's the round end. There it is. Power. Just send it.
Yeah, one good hit was the key operative there. That was definitely a good hit. That thing chomps. Nice. Laser over the lasers. There can only be one laser. Oh, that was weird looking.
Nice. For those at home that aren't aware, 8Y on Chandler does have a sweet spot where you can avoid it.
Yeah, and Guard's so good at like getting directly above people and being awkwardly annoying with that. Oh, that's a punish? No, no punish. Maybe could have got small right there.
I'm loving this adaptation from Cooper. Cooper's playing a lot more patiently and trying to find their buttons in the right spaces as well. This is a good... Oh, not even... Yeah.
That's a good time to see it through. Yeah, it built a ton of meter too. I don't even know if it was necessary, but it does build a ton of meter if you can see it through it. And it's now one solid hit away. Yeah, has to pop the burst. That feels bad. You really don't want to burst from that far away in the game 2 that you're down 1. That's unfortunate. That's going to wall it. I didn't know if they could get many more there. I've actually never been in that situation. That might whiff still. Yes, yes. Oh my gosh, that air CA is seriously, it makes me so salty. It tilts me.
But the laser going to close out that round. Very fortunate for Antwerp. Antwerp nearly lost that there. Nearly took it to game 5, did Cooper.
Yeah, this has been a really good set. Honestly, like, this one and the Dino one have both been really good. This is for being a zoner versus zoner matchup, the interactions in this matchup are pretty cool, IMO.
Yeah, I also think it really brings out the best in Cooper because Cooper has to really like slow down and think about what they have to do. Like, yeah, you can obviously throw out Moonblast here and there, but when you have a player like Antwerp who's fully ready to CA these Moonblasts, it makes you stop and think like, all right, what are my options in this specific range?
Yeah, also the air game is really interesting, right? We see like the air CA and the air CA canceled and the floats and like getting over specific ranges, landing on the sides. Oh, no punish. Ooh, blocked barely in time there.
I think maybe if Antwerp didn't try and go for the just frame there, it would have worked out. Maybe not.
Yeah, I think so too. That might connect. Was there something there?
Yeah, Antwerp taunts, I guess. Good Fairy Tempest.
All right, so that's going to be nice to at least get rid of some time of this debuff. Just hold down a little bit more HP. Oh, the AA. She's got that Shoryuken homing attack. Trying to be Mewtwo.
Alright, Cooper just starting to build those Calm Mind stacks off of those teleports as well. Oh, I think maybe trying to go for a Dazzling Gleam there, but didn't fully commit to the button.
Yeah, that might have been punished harder though, to be honest. So maybe that was kind of better. Oh, a single jab and overheat, nice. That's a weird timing. So that was really good stuff by Ant, but needs to find one more hit. And honestly, one more hit.
On the clock.
Why? Yeah, 3 seconds. Gotta do something. That's so scary. The beam. That never looks like it hits. It always looks like it's not hitting. Yeah. But that's going to be that. And Ant is going to make it back up into the grand finals. Will we see the mirror, though? That's the question.
I feel like we'll see it at least once. But, yep. Unfortunately, Cooper, or fortunately/unfortunately, Cooper is going to be taking 3rd place yet again. Just ever so shy of getting into the, the 2nd and 1st place positions. But GG's regardless. Really good shine. I love watching Cooper play. Cooper's one of those players where, like I said, you definitely see the hunger, but when you get into a situation where you play against somebody like Antwerp, who plays a lot more calculated, Cooper just like finds a way to adjust. It's not quite there yet, but you can see like the inner machinations working as Cooper plays. So it's always a pleasure to watch Cooper play. I love seeing the guard.
Yeah, the like the adaptation in that set was looking really good. It was like a little bit too late. It was starting to like the scales were starting to tip. I would say, like, but it came down to just that final like moment, the final timeout, and just not quite having enough damage. But I felt like if that set had gone on longer, things would have started looking better and better for Koopa, and the adaptations of that matchup seemed really good, because especially too, like playing against Dinah and then playing against Ant, they were both they're using like different counters to different things. Like Dinah was doing things that Ant wasn't, Ant was doing things that Dinah wasn't. And so Koopa, especially at the start of that set, had to make a bunch of changes over, right? Like the high stances and over the 2Xs and the lasers over the 4Ys were really big for Ant, and Koopa wasn't really ready for those. So, eventually Koopa had to stop using those options and switch things over. And it takes time, and it started to look really good, but maybe just a little bit too late. So I'm sure the next time they play, it'll be more like, more knowledge going into that match of like how each of the 1 million Shandies that apparently now live in OCE are going to play it.
I guess we're just a Chandelure region. We love our light fixtures. What can I say?
Hey, it's a cool Pokemon. Fun fact: Shandy is my favorite Pokemon that's in Pokken. Like if I had to like actually choose my favorite Pokemon outside of like actual Pokken itself, Chandelure would be my favorite. But I do not have the I don't have the what's the word? I guess like the determination to play Chandelure.
You know what? It takes a very special type of person to play a character like Chandelure. I'm not gonna lie.
A very special type of person, yes.
Yeah.
A very cruel, evil type of person.
In chat. Antwerp said it in chat. I'm not gonna say it because we don't say nasty things here on Old Forward. Piss, piss, come. But yeah.
No, honestly, like a good Shandy is really fun to play or just watch play, but it is like especially nowadays. Like it used to be that the good Shandies were just like instant air laser, instant air laser, instant air laser, hex, instant air laser, hex, 4x or 4A, instant air laser. It's like, okay, this is not fun to watch. But nowadays that people are better at fighting Shandy and Shandies are better at playing at all ranges, it's like actually fun to watch. It's not like a full zoning character anymore, unless you're fighting as like a character that's vulnerable to that. So I'm a big fan of watching it, but I don't know if we're gonna see the mirror off the bat. What do you think? Do you think we're gonna see the Shandy mirror, or are we gonna see back to the Scizor?
Nah, I think we're gonna see the Scizor. I think Seth just really likes playing the Scizor at the moment. I'm pretty sure he picked up the character to teach another person, but it's been working wonders in these brackets, and I think Santa's actually really enjoying playing a character that isn't sort of like low tier, quote unquote.
I guess that's fair, yeah. And we are going to see the Scizor. No, honestly, I can see some of like the similarities, I guess, between Empoleon and Scizor in a weird way, where they like kind of enforce similar mind games on you, but they can also play from a far range until they can get right in, and they're like a little bit awkward in their movement. So, but then they like slide at you really fast, I guess, is the kind of common factor here. But let's see if the answers are there. We did see the Shandy 2-0 the Scizor technically in the last set. Good start. Misses the conversion though with the homing.
Alright, but does pick it up with the homing 1-2. I'm gonna go immediately into the grab. We're starting the Yomi immediately in this grand finals set. Antwerp does need to make the reset happen as well, though. So this is the first 3. Antwerp does need to make it happen twice to win the bracket.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough road. It's gonna be a very, very tough road. But honestly, it seemed like he had such a good answer. Well, okay, I was gonna say it seemed like he had such a good answer in the last set. Just got closed out by like the weird awkwardness of the mirror. But right now, Santa just looks in control completely, regardless of the matchup.
Yeah, managed to get the mix happening with those sword stance projectiles, right? Like, sets up a nice cheeky little strike throw because you don't know if you're actually going to be able to get grabbed. Very smart from Santa. Best U-turn as well.
Yeah, that is, I think technically that's the fastest option you have in field, right? As his character, so wanted to make sure you got the punish, got the shift, because you want to get out of field in that matchup. Oh, and I love these resets. We've seen this now twice.
Yeah, it's so clean coming out from Santa.
Almost one hit.
In the overheat as well.
Just one hit's not so bad, though, honestly. This is, like, kind of scary for Ant now.
Oh, actually, what's up, Meteor? Nice.
That is very cheeky.
What are you doing, Charles?
Oh, yeah, that's going to connect. That was 8x into it. I'm seeing a lot of interactions that I honestly just didn't even understand what happened right there. Ant plays Shandy, especially in pressure. And this is, of course, back to that matchup that we saw the wake up forward dash, but just does so many weird things that they work. But it's just like, it's weird, like dashing through burst attack against Scizor. Ooh, stuffing the grab, very nice.
Yeah. I think Santa was trying to find an opening with that grab, but maybe just need to do one more CA to find it. Nice corner carry with the Lapras as well, coming out from Shanty. Keeping up the pressure with the other stance Y.
Oh, the overheat, that should be it.
Yeah. Gonna take it to round 3, final round.
Yeah, and it just set up shop in that corner right there. Just like 1 smog, 2 smog, overheat, GG.
Alright, this time Antwerp with no luck on the whimsical cheer skill. Santa managing to get all the luck as well, has full support and nearly full meter.
If you can find a safe place to call Lapras here, it's really good. Like, you see, that actually set up a lot. It gave the free sword dance into the setup, but of course, Ant forward dashing through something.
Yeah, that might have
forward
been
dashes
punished too.
Yeah, I think it probably was. Ant's forward dashes are like more invincible than back dashes. I don't even understand it. Can we just meaty Ant every single time, please? Nice double smog, the classic.
Oh, slides into the DMs again. Sends a second message, a third message.
What is even happening? What is even happening right here? Why would you do so much?
Subscriber, just what's going on? Oh, the final flicker.
Oh my god. And then avoiding the burst attack completely. Was that a backdash that did that? That was actually disgusting. Look at Ant posting a little smiley face in the chat. Look at that. We don't condone that kind of behavior here.
This is actually bullying. I don't know what else to say, folks. Top player's a bully. What can I say?
I mean, honestly though, Ant really needed that because it looked like Santa was just in like 100% control. So really good stuff to turn things around. This could have to go to the mirror. Honestly, that's the scary thing though, right? Like if Santa has to go to the mirror in this, then that's just not the situation you want to be in.
I feel like at that point you might as well just pull out the Grogunk and just try your luck with Gunk Shot. Why not?
Yeah, honestly, it's true. Gunk can do some nasty things against Shandy, honestly. Like, you can jump and make things whiff and then punish with the jump in 9x, which like nobody uses for some reason, even though it's actually a really good move.
Especially if you get the bomb on block as well.
Yep.
Alright, try to set something up with the Sword Dance. Not gonna bite is Antwerp.
I actually used Smog from like max range, and then the Smog just immediately exploded and got the hit. That was a weird way to use that.
Right.
Ooh.
Nice little combo off the AY into the Smog. Snivy Call. Gonna stuff out buttons. Ooh, attack.
Oh no. They sat there for so long. They were like just playing chicken. They were just like, okay, you do something, you do something, you do something. And then they both did something at the same time, but one of those things was overheat, so... I'll tell you who won that situation.
Oh, the immediate Beyblade. Alright, Antwerp definitely living rent-free in Santa's mind with all these counter pieces. This should punish. Oh no.
I think it was 2 round start Beyblades now.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's going to be a punish.
Oh, corner carry 2. Manages to find the pickup. Oh, that's so clean coming out from Santa there. Gonna take this momentum all the way back into dual phase.
Yeah, this is starting to look really good for Santa. You don't get that great Oki though, and yeah, you can really squeeze away as Shandy. But wow, that Shandy damage was really high out of nowhere. I guess the defense debuff was on.
No
burst, trying to close things out.
Follow-up. Very unfortunate. All right, we got Burst Declare. Ultra Hex.
No knockdown. Has to guess.
Yeah, you got to be careful with the final flicker here.
Is there a way to get through this? Nope, you just get hit. I think we saw an attempt to get through that, and it was maybe mistimed. I'm not sure exactly what that was supposed to be. I'm actually really surprised that we don't see Ant ever charging Minimize. Ant is so good at like doing weird, awkward iframes through people, and then there's a move that's actually designed to do that, and Ant just chooses not to use it, which is pretty funny.
So I think the reason why Antwerp's not very like pressing Minimize all that often is because Santa is very grab happy with this Scizor, and that's the one option that will absolutely beat Minimize.
That's fair. That's fair. Although I do like seeing it charge when there's like burst attacks that are potentially coming out. Oh, lands the laser and forces the frame trap.
And playing
And says
patient
that would
in
be
the
too
strange
easy.
tree. Ooh, managing to
That
find the pick up
should
with the
be it.
J-word.
No, yeah, a little bit far to get the jump 9x. I was wrong.
Alright, tries to set something up. Yeah, gonna slide into the dams, off of the frog.
Oh no, with the 2x again. The slides, the BM slides. And I mean, they do keep you low and they go under CA, so you can't just like let go of CA, I guess, technically. But I don't know what the point of them is, except for to kind of be BM and just kind of get in there. Now, we gotta see a switch, right? We gotta, I think, at this point. The scissor is close, but oh, here it is.
Look in the mirror again.
Now, obviously this worked before, but again, I'm not sure that Santa can win 3 games straight with this. That's the scary part. Maybe I'm wrong. You never know. It was looking really solid before.
Yeah, I mean, like, I do have the memory of a goldfish, but it was like sort of close in that game 5 there.
Yeah, it was very close. It just, it's such a volatile matchup, right? Like, we always make the joke, the glass cannon joke for Shandy because it's a literal glass cannon, but when you have Shandy versus Shandy where it's like you make one wrong read and you're getting lasered for 1/3 of your life or halfway across the screen, it's just a weird matchup. Oh, the Oki, setting up the puddle for Oki, that's a cool setup. I like that.
Alright, Santa once again playing the normal Chandelure and Antwerp on the shiny Shandy.
Meeting in the air, neither person can do anything against the other one because they're just Shandy and they're like, wait a minute, you're up here too? Cool. Just hanging out?
Alright, dashes forward through the Will-O-Wisp, does Antwerp. Gonna set up the frog. Oh, gets lasered though for his troubles. Ooh, swings into the JY, no full conversion though, very unfortunate for Santa. Gonna get denied some of that meter, so no burst available currently. Manages to find it back though. Do we have a kill confirmed?
No, not quite. I lied. I always say it's going to be. That was not a good Rotom. I mean, it was Ogi Rotom. Maybe that was the intent. Maybe that was the intent right there.
Maybe. I've never actually considered Rotom as an Ogi option, so potentially that might have been what was going on there.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it worked out, right? Use the plus frames to land the 5x. So that was kind of cool. It must have been intentional. He seems super ready to follow it up. Oh, raw homing.
That Smog got eaten by a laser as well.
It doesn't matter how slow your homing is in this matchup if you both have the equally slow homing.
True. Good counter pierce with the Smog. Dash up, overheat. Oh, but debuff's not gonna work out. Alright, using the best player.
Okay, 8x. Honestly, yeah, okay, we're seeing a lot of AXs. Jeez, that might be enough. That doesn't scale very much.
But the wall splat though?
I don't know, it's gonna be close, let's see. If Ant goes down with burst, it's gonna be a tragedy, and you know what? It is a tragedy. And now Santa is 2-0 in the Shandy mirror here. But okay. So we actually it doesn't have to be Shandy versus Shandy, right? We can now see Ant switch, and Santa's locked in.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like, and again, Antwerp's one of those players that has a plethora of characters available. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually see the Sceptile, and we do. Nice.
I didn't know Ant played Sceptile. Thought he was a Machamp Shandy Decidueye main. Just kidding. The classic. The return to the classic. Love seeing Ant Sceptile. Although it feels like we never see it in the locals.
No. I'm still upset that Antwerp never picked up Darkrai, so we could actually have like the Midori like successor. Because they both have like similar like character paths, right? Both started with Pika, they went to Sceptile. And then Midori went to like Darkrai. And
do you really want Ant to play Darkrai though? I feel like Ant's Darkrai would be disgusting. I don't know if that's something you should personally see.
I just want to see more Darkrai.
I'm a Darkrai fan as well. You just don't have to play against it. Ooh, try for the side switch. Didn't get it, but still got the meaty. And yeah, this is looking really solid, really in control. Oh my gosh. Jumping over the Smog. Yeah, I don't know if Santa's quite prepared for this matchup in particular, but okay, things looking good again. Wow, that was a lot of damage.
Working with Rage buff as well, so yeah, the damage is very high on this Chandelure at the moment. Now Antwerp in Rage. Both players in a pretty much a one-touch situation here. Got to be careful of the homings. Sets up the chip with the Bullet Seed.
I love the jump over. I don't know, the jump A. Oh, that's gonna be it. Yep. Yeah, that is it's my favorite strategy to see the Sceptiles use when there's only 1 HP, because it's like you try to punish it, you want to punish it, but you can't because you'll die.
Yeah, hit Sun Be Damned, or lack thereof.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Somehow both players avoided getting hit right there. It's the jump Y versus the 2Y.
Yeah, trying to actually edge the jump Y with the 2Y is Santa. Alright, trying to make Anto press buttons here. Manages to find his way in with the JA, does Santa. Alright, gets the side swap as well, denies a little bit of meter. Setting up in range 2. Alright, we're pushing back to full screen.
Ooh, the phase shift with the 2Y. That's actually a little bit unfortunate. That might have been the stun to get a Hex at least, but still, I mean, this is a pretty good life lead for Santa. And yeah, ooh, getting walled, but couldn't hit the second hit. Maybe just one right there would have been the wisest thing, but it's hard to expect that.
That might have also been like a Sceptile hurtbox issue, because it does have a very wonky hurtbox. But regardless, Santa is going to pick up that round 2 there with the 5YY. Going into the final round of Game 4.
Yeah, there was like anything that Santa decided to do after that stun would have for sure killed. But here we go. Defense debuff already. Oh, doesn't get an... Oh, wow, the weird backwards 5X. Too much side switching from Antwerp. Nice, the double jump. I really like that.
And the instant JA as well. Gonna get the confirm. Oh, we just spin.
Oh, that would have been cool. I've never seen that. I've never seen the jump backs after all that.
It might actually work, but might have to be instant JX. Just missing out those Santa.
8Y, 8Y, 8Y. Oh, somebody's got a better 8Y. Well, I don't know if I'd call it better, but...
I mean, it worked in that situation, so I guess it's better, right?
Yeah, better in that situation. Oh, anti-air the jump X with the just the side Y technically.
Oh, the overheat not going to connect, but it does delete the leech seeds at least. Alright, we are
this is so tough. Oh no, is that it? Yeah, yeah.
Guaranteed. The ender. Yeah. And we are going to get the reset.
Very nice. Yeah, this is tough. This is actually super tough for Santa. I mean, I said it before, but being able to not able to get those first 2 matches against the Decidueye, I guess is the way you could put it, makes this whole situation a lot harder, because now it's like, okay, the Shandy can do well against the Shandy in the mirror, but then the Sceptile is going to be tough for the Shandy, and then now it's like, what do you counter the Sceptile with? Do you go back to the Scizor, which is, by the way, a super wild matchup where everybody's avoiding everything potentially, or you could just accidentally run into things, which maybe that's what we're going to see. I actually don't know. So the rule is, of course, for any bracket reset that, well, I mean, I'd assume that you can change characters, so we don't have to see Ants locked into the Sceptile again. So I don't know what they're gonna pick, right? It could be back to anything, but honestly, the Sceptile could just work against anything. I don't know. I have no ideas. We'll just see what it is, I guess. Not what I expected.
All right, we're getting RPS. This is what's happening, Chef. That's exactly what this Charizard is. It is literally rock, paper, scissors. Rock will be Fire Punch. I guess scissors will be Seismic Toss, and paper will be fucking whatever other button Santa decides to use.
Let me jump. No, I don't. I've never in my entire life seen Santa play Charizard. I don't have any idea what this is gonna be like. It's getting stuffed out by a lot. Is this not a really tough matchup for Charizard? I was under the impression this was extremely tough for Charizard.
It probably is a very tough matchup for Charizard, right? Like, the 8Y is just going to shut down everything you want to attempt to do in your life. Let's see, it's going to stop out the Flare Blitz as well.
I feel like there's a lot of situations where you're going to accidentally avoid things here at Sceptile, but okay, hold on. Nice. Good angle for that. Just went to the knockdown, though. Didn't need to go for the full jump 6YY.
Antwerp with meter already going for the best of play. Yeah, we're going to confirm into those 5Xs. Ooh, tried to go for a cheeky reset on the 4X, I think. One touch situation.
I'm surprised there wasn't a way to finish that there, but wow, just going for the straight up grab. Very nice. Yeah,
doesn't even get
tech option's not that good there, honestly. Yeah, that was very rough. I don't know if this is the right pick, the Charizard. Might be a little bit out there.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
like,
no
it's
Dynamo.
game 1, right? Yeah, it's game 1, right? Like, you can play around with a character, even though it's not a very like, well-seasoned character. This Charizard. Oh, nice low stand still by the J6Y coming out from Antwerp there. Well, not able to find the full conversion off of that 2x though, just a little bit too far out. He's going to set up the red delete though. Alright, we are ready to get BBJ on now.
Oh my gosh, didn't even have to deal with that field like neutral Y. Oh, there we go. That's gonna be a nice solid hit. Gets back a ton of life from that actually too. I want to see a burst into Jirachi like kind of soon, honestly.
Yeah, it might be happening right now. It looks like you get your wish, Chef.
Yep.
That Dragon
And the
Claw
Fishy
is
Clone reset.
really missing. Oh, it's going to connect. Wall splat.
Oh, that's it.
This is
That's
death,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Searing
with the Jirachi
is
for
going to
sure.
absolutely close it out there.
Oh
my
what?
God.
No, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Okay, now this is actually really scary.
Okay, alright. This is actually one such situation for both characters, kind of. Absolutely now. The Giga Drain, yeah. This doesn't do it, does it? It does, alright, good.
It does.
You know what, that's an acceptable use of Sceptile Burst Attack because you don't get the animation.
Yeah. That's how we want to see it every time, closing things out like that. That was nice, but you know the Charizard was looking pretty decent. Coming into that in that second round at least, you know, it wasn't the worst thing ever. But yeah, I was gonna say, unless we want a very quick 3-0, I'd like to see something else here. Now we haven't seen this matchup yet between these two today, at least. And like I said, this can be a really wild matchup. There's a lot of weird evasion from both of these characters. I've seen, I mean, there have been some really good matches between some really good players playing this in particular, right? I mean, we have so many, especially in the US, we've got TEC and we've got like a million good Sceptiles. So I like watching this matchup, but it can be chaotic.
I mean, like, look, Chef, I'm sorry, but I'm already going to tell you this is going to be 2-0 for Antwerp side because we're on Teletown and I can't see where the fuck Sceptile is.
That's fair. You know, I'm old, so I can't see where Sceptile is anyway. This moves too fast for me.
Alright. All I'm saying is this red, like, bug moving around. It looks like the Sizzle's doing work. Managing to get Antwerp down to 40% life, or 35 even. Alright, but actually good CA coming out from Antwerp here, trying to fight back. Gets a quarter swap as well. Snivy on third. We love a little bit of Leaf Tornado.
Was that a punish? I do not know that exchange right there. To be honest, the double Snivy, it looks like it was a punish. Oh, the forward Y into the armor. One of the best moves. Secretly one of the best moves in the game. That forward Y in field.
Oh, nice
U-turn. And Snivy's about to be back up too.
Oh, that was a brave 6x. I can't believe Antwerp didn't press the button after it. Tries to go for the grab. I think this should be enough.
I don't know. It's close. Oh, it is. Wow. This is looking pretty good for Santa. Managed to win that without using burst as well, which is going to be huge going up into this.
Immediate Snivy call. Deletes fidget spinners. Nice grab. Going to keep the corner position here. Ooh,
is this going to end up just being a counter pick war? Or we're going to see Shandy after this? This is scary.
Ooh,
nice.
Stuff in the CA. Going to go for the reset as well. Trying to end it right here. And that's actually a really nice grab. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a chunk. This field base could be it right here. And it might be close. I don't think it grabs enough. Yeah. Maybe could have punished with something that wasn't grabbed there. Like maybe even U-turn with the swords.
Yeah, potentially. I mean, at least you extend burst timer, right? Off of the grab, you keep building meta off of the phase shifts.
True, true. And you know that the grab's gonna punish. Oh, that connected. Look at this. Nope, I was wrong.
Ooh, nice patience. Oh no, the throw crush. Antwerp getting the corner position as well. Are we gonna go for a cheeky reset? No, we're just gonna go for loot. Yep.
Is that too old FGC now doing the Giles theme for comebacks? Is that even a thing anymore? All right, Lapras.
I respect it.
Oh, okay. Another burst. Another burst. Gotta use it. Let's do it. Is that gonna make this comeback?
Oh, potentially. Oh, this should be enough.
That's it. Wow. Wow, actually made the comeback. That was super clean. Super duper clean. That's like the first time I've actually sang the Guile theme and then somebody actually made the comeback. Usually they just choke it. Nice U-turn. The U-turns have been landing very consistently here. I mean, the U-turn's a good angle, I think, against what Sceptile likes to like use as an angle to get away.
Yeah. Santa not able to get that PSP reset, unfortunately, off of the burst clear. Yeah, very unfortunate. Antwerp taking full advantage. Dashing in though. Ooh, but the JX gonna throw a crush right there. Pressing buttons on wake up, you can't do that, Santa. Nice hover stance though.
Oh, just one hit into that. That's gonna be a lot of damage. And we have the Lapras too. Honestly, there might have been an unblockable setup here. Oh, there might. No, there's not after that. The unblockable setup that we've seen with Lapras is actually really gross. But the burst activation, of course, is going to stop it regardless. And it's one more hit. This field's going to be really tough. Ooh, good conversion.
The pickup. Yeah, it gets follow up off the aerial ace as well. Oh, we avoid the splash? Yep. No, pressing too many buttons, and Antwerp's going to close out that game too.
All right, 2 up. This is tough. This is a tough spot now. What do you do here? Do you stick with the Scizor? What would you do, Dan?
I feel like you would absolutely switch to the main, right? Like, it depends on how bad you want to win this. If you want to win this, like, because this is for the marbles, right? They're like, this is the season finale. All right, we're going to see the Scizor. This is the season finale of Pokken. So you definitely want to try and close it out on a good note. But I don't know. Santa's really committed to the Scizor. I mean, it's putting in a lot of work, but I don't know if it's really the correct pick against, you know, the main, you know, the Sceptile main.
It's close. It's been really close. It's like 1 or 2 exchanges every single game from winning. It's really impressive how far the Scizor's gotten for being, I don't know, like a couple months old, maybe, if even that old.
Yeah, since LCQ.
Yeah. It's like already going toe to toe with Ant's, you know, arguably best character. And doing a little better than that right now. Although I say that, okay, big drop. I still don't look like an idiot. Just kidding. I do.
Yeah.
I always do.
Lots of damage coming out from Antwerp there, getting the defense debuff off of the 8-way as well. Santa has to be extremely careful here, one-touch situation. Bullet Seed getting set up in the Gay Baby jail, and the fidget spinner is going to close out that round. Antwerp sitting on tournament point.
There's a lot of TikTok language you just used right there.
Sorry, I've been watching too much Duke, and what can I say?
Duke can definitely TikTok Zoomer. But, all right, this is looking tough. This is, yeah, like tournament point. It's post-reset tournament point. I don't want to see Santa get 3-0'd. I want to see Santa bring at least 1 game on board. Oh, but not like that. Good grab.
Didn't even commit to the 6XX either, so Antwerp was fully ready for that grab punish. Into the flash kick.
Ant was blocking in that situation before like 1 or 2 times and just knew this time, like, oh yeah, there's no follow-up. It's a stagger mix-up. Oh my gosh, everything working out. We gotta see the burst soon.
Yeah.
We gotta see it like now, because if you get Giga drained, it is donezo, but this is already so much damage.
Oh no, Ant drops it. Maybe going for an intentional reset. Alright, we do see the best play coming out. Snivy to keep it safe. That's actually going to be a punish. That's a strong start for Santa there. Rage Eye and Meteor Dive.
And crit, so everything good about that. Still, I mean, that's like half life, but I mean, it's still a lot to make back. All right, oh, hold on. It's getting closer and closer. And of course has the burst, but Santa's still at like full burst because of winning all his phases. Hold on, is that it? Is that it? Oh my gosh, without even spending burst. Oh, all right. Well, you know, I said I wanted to see at least 1 game on board, and then Santa immediately popped off, so I think you heard me.
Yeah. Santa's like, all right, Chef, I got you. Don't worry about this. Oh, nice grab. Actually punishing the grab too. All right, we're going to dash our way in. Trying to keep up the pressure. Oh, yeah, you got to go for the mix there.
Ooh, drops the combo, unfortunately. Like you said, maybe Sceptile hitbox. But yeah, can't you jump that, the option after Bolt Seed every time? I guess you get anti-aired if they do nothing, but nice, quick grab.
Alright, slowly building a little bit more meter, potentially going to have burst on burst action between these 2 players. Nice throw crush, going to get into the 6XX.
Ant, please burst. If Ant goes down 2 rounds without bursting this game, I'm going to cry. Okay,
right,
thank you.
See the perfect block? Nah, we're just going immediately into the grab. I think
what?
No.
What?
Oh shit.
I don't know what happened at all right there. Everybody was just spinning around, getting lost on like the Z-axis. I don't even know, but you know what? It hit. That's all that matters. And it's still tournament point Ant. If Santa can build back burst here, oh yeah, with this phase, for sure he will. That's huge.
All right, yeah, we're going to see the burst immediately. Mega Scizor on deck. Oh, yo, the tick phone?
Oh, what? Weird reset. That is the weirdest time ever to reset.
Oh my goodness. One touch situation. Antwerp on match point. Tournament point. Armors through all of it, does Santa. A little bit of meter left.
Oh! The Snivy? Is there a way to get through this? Oh, it just gets hit. I mean, it's not dead. Wait, that's not 3 seconds. One read. Oh! Wait.
Goodness.
It wins, right? No.
Wait, Santa wins.
Santa got life back. Santa got life back.
Oh my goodness. That shift was
oh my god.
Chef.
Oh my god. I really thought he was at 1 after getting hit by the Snivy, but yeah, the shift must have brought it back. Wow, I actually can't believe that. Oh my gosh. All right, well, hey, there's the game. There's the game on board. Now, like you said, it can be over. That was super clutch. That was 2 super clutch rounds, though. Like, Santa had to fight for his life to get out of the 3-0 zone.
And what's even worse is Santa is now stuck into the Scizor. Antwerp can still mess around with another character if he so decides. Or if he so chooses, I should say. Oh, but the reactor is surfing Santa. Gonna get that crit grab.
Momentum in Santa's favor. Just kidding, it's all gone.
Yeah, shutting that shit down immediately. Gets a corner swap, does Antwerp. Ooh, I think maybe an intentional reset there.
You can never tell if it's intentional resets or just accidental drops, because Septile can just do whatever afterwards anyway.
Yeah.
I always say intentional reset.
Yeah, I always feel like it's a setup when you just like whip a button, it makes something meaty afterwards.
Yeah, the frame kill. Oh, good CA. Oh, JK, terrible CA is what I meant to say. Terrible combo.
No, that's a drop. Yeah. We kind of bad tonight.
We've seen a lot of weird drops on Septile that it feels like it might hit on other characters. I don't know. It's like, oh, wow.
Oh my god, Antwerp was so ready for it too.
Are you sure we're not watching Jukem right now?
Oh, we might be. Yo, Jukem in Australia? Antwerp, why didn't you say something?
Was that a combo? Oh, no, it was technically a combo, right? Because it was like CA out and then get hit by 1 and then get hit by the forward Y. So that was really cool.
Antwerp on tournament point yet again. Immediate Lapras call. All right, yeah, we're just going to go for the U-turn. Good anti-air button, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, like I said, it deals with all of the like movement options that Septile has in that situation that you don't want to have to guess between. You don't get a lot of reward, but you don't have to be in that situation, so that's good.
Ooh, doesn't matter. You just did 60% of Antwerp's life. Are you going to do the rest of the 30% here, Santa?
Ooh,
perfect. All right.
How did we go from tournament point for Ant at post reset to getting a perfect for Santa? I don't even know how that's possible, but that's got to feel good, I guess. Are we going to see a game 5?
Actually,
I kind of hope we see a game 5.
All right. Blocks a CA, blocks another one. Tries to set up staples, gets a Metal Claw, good stuff. Wins the first field phase in this round 3.
Oh, nice. Great punish through. Barely avoiding the trap, too. That's going to be solid. Oh, I'm surprised we didn't see the burst reset, actually. I kind of expected that. Maybe just holding on to it for a defensive burst.
Yeah, defensive burst. Maybe wants to challenge burst with burst as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Not able to find anything off of that Leaf Blade. Very unfortunate for Santa there. Yo, the grab, though? This is a lot of damage. That defense debuff, too.
Yep. Oh, this is really scary. You don't want to have to burst here. You didn't want it to get perfect blocked. And speaking of, it was very much perfect block. Oh, is that going to connect? It looked like it was a button. No, it wasn't a button.
Probably tried to homing cancel something. Oh, no, too meaty on the grab. The AY is too good. We should be blocking this. Yep. No,
oh, just jabs back. No full combo. There is the Snivy on board. Wow, just goes for the U-turn. I want to see Snivy like aggressively. You might as well at this point, right? Or it could have been in the air. Oh, is that going to be enough?
It is.
And Antwerp. Yep, taking the season finale here at Hold Forward. Very, very nice. They went through so many characters. I gotta say though, MVP to the Scizor. That it was playing super, super well, but not quite up to the level. You know, I mean, forcing Ants to go back to the Scizor is a huge deal. IMO already. So congratulations to him. Super good stuff. But yeah, honestly, everybody's playing really, really well tonight. Like even with characters they don't usually play, we saw some like surprisingly good stuff. Except I'm gonna say the Charizard. I'm gonna say the Charizard from Santa was maybe not the sauce. Although it did win around, so who knows?
Yeah, the Charizard was just a main pick, but you know what isn't a main pick? It is Antwerp with the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. Yo, can we get some shout outs for Antwerp? Can we also get some happy birthdays in the chat for Antwerp? Antwerp's birthday was the Friday that just passed.
Oh wow. What is he now? 16 years old?
Yeah, I think he's 16 years old now, so yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. No, congratulations to Ant. Super, super well played. It is nice too. It's nice to see the Sceptile come out. You know, there's so many meme pics that it's cool to see like people go back to their kind of original characters here, which is it's so weird that they like it just in the online weeklies or the Hold Forward tournaments. It's just like everybody just plays weird picks here for OCE, and everybody's mains are already weird picks. Like sometimes. Yeah. Just see the actual OG weird picks.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But yeah, that's going to be it for Pokken for Season 2, folks. Once again, we're just going to close out this bracket with Antwerp taking first place. Going to be the final winner. And I think he was also the first winner of Hold Forward as well. So a nice way to close it out. We have Surfing Santa coming in second. And Cooper, once again, the curse remains. Taking third place, but GG's regardless. Also, thank you to everybody else who entered the bracket. We had Dynahole, we had Middenay, we had Ipu, we also had Glaceon as well, and Silverdew. We cannot also forget Silverdew, or Dew in general, I should just say.
I think it's okay to not thank Dew. I think that's fair. We can.
No, we should. The only person we shit on in OCE is Icebergy, but you know who we don't shit on in OCE? We don't shit on Wonder Chef. Thank you so much for joining me, Wonder Chef. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you on board for tonight.
No, thanks for having me on. Sorry, I wish I could be a little bit louder, but it is still like 4 a.m. here, so I was a little quieter than usual. But these tournaments are always really cool. You know, I watch all the weeklies and I watch most of the Hold Forwards. I think I missed one. I think I only missed one, but I'm glad that I was able to make this one and commentate it, and it's been a lot of fun. Of course, everybody out there, I feel like I don't need to say this because everybody should know Hold Forward, but you know, give them a follow. They do a bunch of other super good tournaments. They are very, very impressive as far as production value and stuff. I've always been really, really impressed just watching all these. You know, I tune into like the DNF tournaments and I watch a little bit of the Street Fighter tournaments and stuff, so I'm always just just very impressed. It's super, super cool to see a group doing this much stuff, and especially too like right now to do like that many games. I feel like it's mad impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. Massive shout outs to the whole Forward crew as well. Once again, we have Slicer in the back running the stream. Thank you so much to Slicer for hosting Pokken as always, as well as all the other tournaments. Cannot do it without this mad lad. We'll also give shout outs to Blindfolded Chaos for running the bracket this evening. Massive shout outs. Ellie just started in like Season 2 and was like very concerned, like, oh, I don't know if I could do it, and has been putting in the work 100%. So massive shout outs to Blind, I should say. And also thank you to Millie for doing the socials for clipping for tonight and posting it over on Twitter. What an absolute mad lad. You'll love to see it.
I know, so professional, more professional than like professional broadcasts that I've worked on. It's wild. Like it's like there's like good Twitter clips and it's everything so organized. It's mad impressive. I'm always like super impressed with Hold Forward. Seriously.
Honestly, that's going to be our tagline for, you know, going forward. It's going to be like professional with a little bit of piss and cum. Why not?
A little bit, honestly.
Just a little bit.
I said it before the tournament, but like the fact that you didn't talk about either of those today is like a little bit weird. I don't feel like it was a real tournament. You know, I feel like we got to run the entire thing back and get maybe, you know, a little bit more of your drink finished to get a little bit more of like natural.
My brother in Christ, it's all gone. It's all gone. It's actually all gone.
Can we get another bottle for our good friend DanDandy here? Can we do sub donations for another bottle?
I did all that in 9 hours.
Too impressive, too impressive. But anyway, that's all I gotta say. Thanks y'all for having me. Seriously, I appreciate it. So, yeah, Dan, I guess you can. If there's anything else you think we should shout out, should we talk about the next tournaments coming up? Is that something we should do, or are we rating out?
Yeah, before we end the stream, just give a quick rundown of what we're doing for the rest of season 2. So we do have Killer Instinct happening this Tuesday. You should definitely sign up for Killer Instinct. It's going to be a massively fun time. We're going to have Rowdy and Millie on commentary, if I do remember correctly. And then on Friday, we'll be having a cheeky little Guilty Gear Strive tourney happening. If I pull up my roster real quick, we'll actually have the one, the only Slicer OCE on comms with Fischl, you know, the fellow Dragon Ball Fighters / King of Fighters player. And then to close it off for season 2, we're going to have on Sunday Street Fighter 5. We're going to have some streety action. It's going to be Fischl along with Tom Scott, one of the premier Street Fighter organizers. So it should be a good time regardless. But yeah, that's all I really got to say. Give me a follow over on DanDandy in Twitter, DanDandy93. Give Chef a follow over at EGP Wonder Chef. Just do it. Lots of Gundam action happening on there. Get some cheeky Unite streams happening too. Sometimes. When we're feeling a little bit down and in the dumps, we play a little bit of Unite.
Yeah. When we really feel like we want to make ourselves suffer, you know?
Yep. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. Do you have anything else to say, Chef?
No. Like I said, just thanks so much for having me, and shout outs to this whole scene. Super strong and super impressive, and I will continue to watch it at Gremlin hours. Like it's 4:20. Hey, it's about to be 4:20.
Nice. You'll love to hear it. All right, we won't keep you anymore, folks. We're gonna raid. Who are we raiding? We're raiding Midnight. So let's get some raid chats. Let's get some raid message in the chat. I love being a mod in a fucking Twitch chat. It's so good. I have so much power. All right, thank you to everybody who watched. Thank you to everybody who participated. We have been Hold Forward. You have been beautiful. Stay safe. I love you all very much. Have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, wherever you are, and take care, folks.